All right. Hey, everyone, and welcome back to Fate. Uh,
Welcome.
and welcome back to Steel Dog Collective. Welcome back to Fate. I'm Connor. With us today is Blake
Hey, everyone.
and Bob
This is my final intro line.
and Yella.
Good day.
Unfortunately, Matt cannot join us on this stream.
Rest in peace.
He's
Right.
died, yeah. Between last stream and this stream, he passed away.
Yeah, brony poisoning, he
Hey,
Too
overdosed.
much.
Died painfully in his sleep.
He died of too much horse-itis, I suppose.
Whoa.
Okay.
I don't know. That sounds like it'd be real, unlike horses, which are not real.
Yeah.
Chapter 6, I guess, right? Correct?
Yeah.
Real quick, Connor, make sure that you got the... Yeah, I think you do, actually.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Yeah, whatever. Let's just go.
All right.
Yeah, so chapter 6, one of the best chapters in the entire
Right.
story.
I guess
Oh, really? Okay.
just as a reminder, at the end of last chapter, Rainbow Dash turned into her human form, and so Clayton and Rainbow Dash are going to go out on the town.
Oh, thank God.
So yeah, chapter 6: Hangout and a date with chaos.
That is,
Ooh.
could you zoom the text out just a tiny bit? Just because the right side was looking like... Okay, there. Yeah. Okay,
I
never
don't
mind.
know,
It's good.
dude. This.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
We'll survive.
Yeah, we'll survive.
All right, so
Oh, this is Clayton's
mom.
mother. Do we want to start with inviting somebody in?
Yeah, I think we should actually.
Okay, yeah. So put your hand up if you want to jump in, and we'll invite somebody. We got to get Clayton's mom. Okay, let's see. I see one hand. CKD, Barack Butler. Great name, by the way. Love that. Not kawaii. Anybody else? Huh? CKD was
We'll want Clayton's dad as well, so multiple people do raise your hands. We'll
yeah.
want that in a bit.
Yeah, we'll
Clayton's
need
mom, Clayton's dad.
And obviously, it doesn't matter whether you play the character, in like a believable voice, quote unquote. That's not.
Just don't make it an annoying voice.
Yeah, just don't make it annoying. You know what? We got Stannis, we got CKD. They're both D holes. I think we should grab them, and then we can grab Barack Butler and not Kawhi in a little bit, because I think we do still have some other.
Yeah, sure.
Do we want to just grab mom and dad right now?
Yeah, do it.
Okay, and invite both of them to speak. You guys should be able to jump in. CKD, you're old hat
Testing.
at this.
Testing.
Yep.
Hey, we can hear you. Yep,
Awesome.
and Stannis.
Hi.
Hello,
Stannis is the
So-
meme lord of the SDC, I would
Yeah.
say.
The one true maker of memes.
And fun fact, in the original planning for Fate, I was also Clayton's dad.
Oh,
Exactly.
really? Okay,
Oh,
great.
Yeah,
Okay,
I was
so
going to
that's-
say that,
so
yeah.
I'll take the mom then.
Excellent.
Come
All
on,
right.
Dashy. You don't want to be late for your date with our son, do you?
Oh,
Clayton's
God,
mom
immediately
said,
the-
yelling from downstairs.
Yeah, Clayton's mother said, yelling from downstairs.
Oh,
She's just part of the family already. Jeez.
Yeah.
This is. I would
She didn't
not.
even have a choice. She just
Even
got
if-
assimilated.
I
like
would
a
never
bird.
ever. I would cancel the date if my mom said that.
And- I don't know. Okay, sorry. I will be down in a minute, and it's not a date. We're just gonna go into the city.
sounds like a date to me.
We're not going to have sex. We're just going to have intercourse, okay?
Look, we're just gonna get to second base. That's
yeah, just
it.
something tasteful, a little kissy, a little anal, you know.
Yeah. He
might
said
go
back to
to a-
his mother, who then looked at her son, who was wearing black boots, a death sentence shirt, his Lady Luck hoodie, his Yamato katana on his back, and his black communist sunglasses.
I mean, can't go out without those two last things.
Can't go
mean,
out with
He
that
can be
entire
he can be
outfit.
fully naked
Dates,
otherwise, but if those aren't there,
His future's so bright, he's got to wear those sunglasses, man.
Mhm.
Exactly.
If I saw someone walking around naked with just a katana and sunglasses, I would be both impressed and terrified.
Yeah.
yeah,
that
exactly.
the
That's exactly
powerful-
the vibe you'd go for if
It's
you're
the
wearing
most
only that.
powerful statement you could ever make.
Terrified because somehow you got transported into Florida.
Yeah. Well.
I just assume that everyone in Florida just walks around naked with a sword on their back.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I mean it's for the Crocs. Clothes won't save you; they'll just slow you down.
Yeah. As he stood near the door leaning on the wall, he and his family then heard footsteps coming downstairs. As Clayton looked at the end of the steps, he saw Rainbow Dash wearing the clothes that he gave her. She had on the blue jeans, the black tank top, and the Wonderbolts hoodie that fitted her perfectly.
Oh
Feels
right,
so
he
convenient.
bought that thing and it didn't fit him, and he just kept it.
Yeah.
His
forgot
father,
about that.
his father clapped at her.
Oh my god!
Kappa
And
slash
everybody
slash, my
clapped.
friends. Kappa slash slash.
Papa knows how to clap back.
Well, look who we have here. Our wonderful future daughter-in-law and our wonderful son together. You could
Oh,
not ask for a better couple.
that's
Yeah.
weird.
You know, you got
These-
Titanic at number 2. You got this at number 1. You know,
These parents just.
Oh,
I hate
Yeah.
them more than anything else in this story, I think.
I
Hey,
think
they're very
the
supportive.
the cringiest part.
They're the most
What?
supportive parents you've ever met.
They,
Yeah,
That's true. That, to their
gave up-
credit, I
But they
suppose.
support-
supportive to a fault.
To a fault.
Too
Uh,
many faults, I'd
they
say.
gave up on their son having a meaningful human contact like long ago.
I mean,
Meaningful
who
horse
needs-
contact.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Who needs meaningful human contact when you can have contact with the mystical creature that is the horse?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no human contact. And if
exist
you
until,
interact,
like-
your life is on contract.
Yeah. He said with a wink that made her blush and look at Clayton, who was also blushing as she then walked over to his side. His mother then stopped them just as Clayton turned the door knob.
Oh, by the way, you two, be sure to be careful in the
Careful.
city,
Not
okay?
careful.
Careful.
Not
Not
careful.
Wink, wink.
Be sure
No,
to
no,
be
it's
careful.
genuinely not careful.
It's careful.
Be sure to be careful in the city, okay?
Yeah, because
We
they
don't
need
mean
to
the
ride
city-
in a
hit
car.
that car.
Well,
Well,
they're
city's
on a
already full
motorcycle.
of cars. You got to fit in.
They're on a motorcycle, so they need to be extra scared of cars. A car can kill a
Oh.
motorcycle rider like that.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I'm
You-
sure Clayton's like an expert at like ducking and weaving.
Oh,
Probably
you
not
know
a
what?
simple ramp.
He absolutely is. As he's flying by people on his motorcycle, he's like slicing off mirrors just for fun.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, no,
he's
you
a
see,
badass.
Dude,
well, you
imagine
see,
a
the
car
problem-
chase.
here's the thing: the reason he would cut off the car, the mirrors, is because the people would have like insulting bumper stickers, which he would
Mm.
take very personally. So,
Oh, yeah.
retribution.
Yeah, any
engage.
Any injury that is paid to Clayton is repaid infinity fold.
Yeah.
Infinite
Also-
interest.
I was gonna say, imagine if he was being chased by Max Vincent.
Oh my
Oh,
You
god.
know, Max Vincent, who's like a sad sack, but he also jumps on top of a car while dual wielding.
Okay, guys,
God.
here I go.
Here I go being
Controversial
like
sta-
here I go being like John Wick, but I'm like I'm I'm a freaking sad sack.
Controversial statement. I think Max Vincent could take Clayton.
I think so too. Actually, I agree.
Well, Clayton is dumb because he only has his little sword. Max
Yeah,
Vincent
exactly.
would whip out 2 Uzis and just blast him away and be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I guess I did it."
He would be
went,
less
"Oh."
cool about it at the end, but he would win.
Yeah,
Clay-
you don't want him to
Clayton's
win,
like
but he
secret
would do it.
weapon is like taking people down off their high horse. Max Vincent was never on a high horse. He
That's
was on
true.
a low gopher.
That's true. His greatest weapon wouldn't even be effective against
Yeah.
Max Vincent. Max
Also,
Vincent has
the
no
horses in this
self-esteem to
story-
take down.
The horses in this story are very low. Remember, they're like knee high.
Oh, that's true. Low
There's no high
horses.
horses.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's the last the parents show up. So
Is it really?
Good.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I think it is right.
Scrolling down, I don't see him for a while at least.
Yeah, they just leave. So I think that's probably good. Thank
Dennis,
you
I'm
for,
sorry you didn't get more lines.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
most of the lines are just a couple. So
I
if
think
they
you got
show
the
up,
best ones though.
Well,
Yeah, they
one
were
thing
pretty
I
good
will
ones.
say to your credit, Stannis, is you had the best dad voice I have ever heard in my life.
Stannis is the world's dad. That's what they call him.
Indeed.
The world's dad.
Dennis,
Well,
I've known you for a couple of years. Let me tell you, you're gonna make a fine dad someday.
Damn.
In fact, permission to be your son, sir.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm quite busy
Adopt
with my 2
me,
nieces
Daddy.
right now.
Dang it! Dang.
One of these days.
One day I'll get you,
Great.
Dad.
Breaking hearts.
All right.
All right.
All
Thanks,
right.
guys.
Thanks, guys. I'll
Thanks for
move you
having
back to the
us.
audience. Yeah. All right. Peace. All right. I will leave too. No,
Yeah.
just kidding.
All right, Mr. Fritz, I'm about to head out.
Matt's
bring
not
it
even gonna say it. Yeah. Rest in
Yeah.
peace.
Yeah, rest in peace. If Matt was here, he would laugh so hard at that, and that, and that, and that, and that. She- Everything's a reminder when Matt goes away. She said to them as Clayton turned around to face her.
Of course, you guys. Just who the hey do you think I am?
Why? Why? He said as
Because.
they then ran out the door as Rainbow Dash shut the door with her foot. Oh, nice. As the two ran to the chopper. Yes. Clayton's parents smiled at them when they left, knowing what Clayton said was true. That was Clayton's made-up quote that he didn't steal.
Made up quote.
What?
Since the day that he became a brony, ever since he became hooked to the show, he had always heard some of the ponies say "what the hey" all the time. He thought that was lame and decided that from now on to make his own as his own catchphrase, and thus, just who the hey do you think I am was born.
I think just who the hey do you
That
think
sentence.
I am is way worse. Also, that sentence.
Also,
Yeah.
didn't.
Pretty good.
Okay.
That's
I
just
would've
simple
thought-
Photoshop, but I like it.
Yeah, I would have thought "who the hey do you think I am" would have come up in the show. Actually, I mean, the way
Yeah.
they say "what the hey" all the time, "who
Well,
the
I mean,
hey"
didn't-
is a
didn't-
natural progression from that.
Like, didn't somebody say that like Kamina actually says like just who the hell do you think I am? Like, isn't that something Kamina says?
I think so. Yeah. So
Well,
it wouldn't
apparently
surprise-
no. It's Clayton's made-up quote, and like that whole sentence was
Yeah.
like English as a fourth language. Like, what the hell was going on there?
Make his own, as his own, with his own, on
Yeah.
his own.
Yeah, you see, look there. It's right from the English dub. Original catchphrase: "Do not steal."
Yeah.
Yeah, just like Stannis' original catchphrase: "No, Bob, I am your father," or "I am not your father." Maybe.
Damn.
The two drove down a highway just a few miles away from the city. As they were driving, Clayton called up his friends and told them that it worked and that they all should do it as well because they're going to be invited to a family brony dinner tonight.
Oh.
Oh, dinner plans, dude.
As soon as he was done arranging the time and put his phone in his pocket, while on a motorcycle.
Oh my god, he's riding one handed.
Hey,
What
babe,
the fuck?
the handlebars for a second.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Work the clutch for me. I'll shift the gear. Basically, just drive it while I have this
Yeah,
phone
he's
call.
on a motorcycle, so it's like he calls someone, they pick up the phone, it's like, hey Clayton, what's up? And it's just
Like, try driving just try driving like a manual transmission car. Realize how annoying it is to talk on the phone while doing that. Now imagine a motorcycle, which also has a manual transmission. It's like you can't talk on the phone doing that.
Also,
Not without hands
maybe,
free.
also maybe just don't call and drive.
Yeah, maybe.
There's a thought.
Yeah, maybe don't do that. Fuck, he's just talking on the phone. And like I said, you can't even say it's hands free because he had to put the phone back in his pocket.
Yeah.
He felt Rainbow Dash's hands increase their tightness on his waist as he then felt her head on his back as he drove into the city.
Mm-hmm. How romantic.
And then his brakes went out and he had to drive into a wall.
Yeah. I can tell for a fact that she doesn't want to lose me in her life.
He thought as he then parked near a sidewalk.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
And I don't want to lose her.
You two barely know each other.
As they got off the chopper and walked onto the fuck, already it's killing me. As they got off the chopper and walked onto the sidewalk, Rainbow Dash as in awe at the large buildings and humans in Newport City. She almost wanted to fly up high in the sky to get a better view, but since she was in human form, the bracelet sealed off their wings and horns as not to cause a seance.
Oh.
Dude, I mean, you don't want to cause the accidental seance.
His
That's
phone
just
is
asking
still-
for issues.
No
He
seances.
accidentally, his phone auto-corrected scene, his misspelling of scene to seance once, and it is just doing it forever now.
Yeah. I mean, my phone does that with some words, and it's really annoying.
Also, I wanna fly sky high. Let's go together.
If we were having a seance to contact someone named Sean, could we just call it a chance?
Oh,
Damn.
shit.
Oh, that's good status. I fucking love this post made by blank gang.
Yeah.
Good format.
My Carful guy. Dude.
Imagine being careful like a bunch of losers. This post was made by Carful Gang. It's just 3 cool cars. Look at them.
They are very cool.
They're just hanging out together like, we're carful.
We're cars.
Yeah. Little did they know that as they were walking, they did not notice Discord in human form walk right into them, causing Clayton and Discord to fall on the ground backwards.
Wonderful.
Little did they
What?
know that they bumped into each
Yeah,
other.
Little did they know
didn't
that
notice.
they didn't notice.
That's how it works.
Clayton
What?
got up.
Oh, sorry, sir. I wasn't paying attention.
Dude, I can't believe Clayton's being polite to someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said as he held out his hand for the man. As Discord grabbed for it, he's really trying.
Yeah,
As he
he's
pulled
just
him up
like,
to his
oh, I
feet.
want that.
Well, things like that do happen, I suppose. Besides, it was only an accident and nothing more. But I do have a question. Do you a person by the name of Lucy?
Why, what?
Coincidentally, yes. Also, that
How
is
me
the
a Discord
biggest
learned
ass
English?
question.
Yeah.
Lucy is such just a normal ass name. Like, you need more than that.
Oh.
You're
I
very
mean,
lucky, Discord, to
I
run
don't know,
into
like,
this one guy.
I don't know. Sometimes you just walk around and you see somebody and you just go like, "Hey, do you know Dave?" And then it's like, you know, like who
It's like,
knows?
which Dave? It's like, Dave, Dave.
Dave,
Yeah.
I'm looking for Dave.
how much more specific can I get? Or did
Like,
you just
oh,
not
shit.
understand the
I'm
question?
giving you
Yeah.
their name.
It's a very simple question.
Does he look like a bitch? That's quite literally what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clayton then raised an eyebrow.
The only person that I know with that name is the person who owns that huge building over there down on Parker Ave.
He's the president.
I
He
mean,
said,
Discord
chief.
was behind like a fake wall in that building last chapter, spying on Lucy.
yeah.
And so like, I guess Discord's just fucking around.
Okay.
I mean, that's what he does. Discord then smiled and looked at the young man. Yeah, he said as he pointed to his older sister's building. Discord then smiled and looked at the young man. Oh, I see. Well, thank you, Mr. The teenager only then looked away from the man's face.
My name is not important.
Turning a boring conversation into like pure edgy for it's his
Is he
special
really
power.
doing the thing from Hatred?
Yes. I don't
Yeah,
know.
like later somebody will ask him where the closest McDonald's is, and you'll end the conversation with, "I don't save people, I kill them."
Yeah.
That's
What?
that's from the ending of Mad World, by the way, which is like the
Yeah.
edgiest possible game.
Mad World's awesome though.
It is. I like that. That's such a great. That is like a legitimately great ending line. I don't save people, I kill them.
I mean, it's like a big twist. He was supposed to be a cop the whole time, and it's like, oh nope, he wasn't a good guy. He wasn't a cop. Nothing. He was just a psycho who wanted to kill people.
Yeah. What do you know?
Like, what do you know? Him stuffing people into trash cans and skewering them on wall spikes. Yeah, it's because he's a bad guy.
Yeah. It turns out. He said as he and Rainbow Dash then walked past him, as he looked at them walk away and into the Hot Topic.
Of course.
As he then turned around to
Wow.
walk, he then bumped into another person. Jeez, Discord.
Damn,
guy being a-
Discord, watch where you're fucking going.
This time being a woman in her mid-20s, he went down to her side. Oh, pardon me, my lady. I really didn't look. He was
What?
cut off as the wand. You wanna fight?
Yeah.
As the wand punched him to the cold, hard ground.
Well, the Juan is short for
Taylor Swift.
man. Man is short for human, so short for woman is
Wan.
Juan.
Well,
Wan.
we pronounce Wan, I guess.
Wan, yeah.
Wan.
That's right. There's humans and there's women.
Oh my
There's
god.
Wan.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
There's mans and wans, dude.
Yeah.
Mans and wans.
Mans and wans. Well, like we're simplifying. Like it's
What's-
kind of like, why is there an
what
extra
really-
syllable in woman? We're just gonna have man and wan now. It'll be nice and easy.
What I think really made that for me, Blake, is that you didn't say men and when. You said mans and when.
Mans
Mans
and
and
wans.
wans. Yeah, we're
Yeah,
simplifying.
because that was already confusing.
Yeah,
that was
why
already
not
weird
just
that
make it a plural by adding an S? That's much easier.
Yeah, so no more like man, woman, men, women, confusing. Man, wan, mans, wans.
Yeah.
Easy.
Let this day, boom, I'm putting a flag down.
Oh my god.
The world has
I guess-
changed this day.
I guess non-binary people just don't get a word.
Well, I mean, they already have words. Punched him to the cold, hard ground as she then got up to her feet and glared at him.
Oh,
He was looking for Lucy, and just who did he bump into?
Hmm.
who could this be? This mysterious lady.
Who was Lucy? Yeah, I don't remember. Who.
I think it was you, Bob.
What?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm on the voices doc, but
All
it's like glitched out and won't show me all the rows.
Oh, it's sorted. Anyways, just who the hell do you think you are, bumping into me? Do you even know who I am, you worthless shit?
He shouted as a few body standers
Whoa!
looked at her with ugly looks. She saw
What?
them and yelled at them.
The fuck are you all looking at? Haven't you seen the mighty Lucy walking from her day
The
off? you
mighty Lucy.
Walking from her day off? You ungrateful bastards!
Whoa.
Dang. All these bastards over here.
Chief of the country gets a day off.
Yeah, well, sometimes you just need a break, dude.
I mean, everybody needs a break sometime.
Everyone needs a break, that's true. But like a whole day off, it's just like I feel like you'd have a lot of paperwork to come back to, maybe. A lot of missed calls.
Probably.
Hearing her name made Discord stand right up and dust himself off. Ah, you are Lucy. I have been looking for you, he said with a smirk. If he's still wearing the same outfit as in the last chapter, keep in mind he's wearing like a hoodie and no pants.
Yes.
Fingers crossed.
He said with a smirk. She turned to him as she cracked her neck and stared at him with a cold look on her face.
Uh,
Oh, really? For what?
oh, really? For what, I dare ask? No, wait, no, sorry. Oh, really? For what dare I ask?
Dare I ask? Do I
Dare I-
have the guts to
Yeah,
ask
that really
this question?
confused me.
There are bodybuilders and body standers. Yeah, body standers just a lazy person. They just
Mhm.
stand around.
Yeah.
That kind of people.
Yeah. She said he then leaned up to her face, making her do something that she hadn't done in a very long time.
Oh, shit.
Blush.
What the fuck? Sorry.
Wait, so she hadn't blushed in a long time, even though all it took was getting close to her face?
Also, considering how angry she gets all the time, that will also cause a person's face to, become
Yeah.
red. Yeah, like anger is the other emotion that will make your face red. It's Okay.
Yeah.
she's a very calm kind of anger, very cold kind of anger normally.
So, you want to go out with me, huh? Do you really want to do that?
No,
Why is this happening?
why indeed?
Yeah, I'm a little at a loss for thoughts, really. She said with a dark smile. He smiled. Yes, I would, Miss Lucy, Discord said with a smirk. She then pulled out a piece of paper and wrote down her address and gave it to him.
Smart.
Oh.
Good idea. You haven't even asked his name and you're giving him where you live.
Doesn't she have any protect Secret Service equivalent? Like she's the chief,
Like
of the
bodyguards and shit.
country? Just walks around bumping into random
Protection.
crazy people.
Mhm.
Apparently not.
Okay.
Nah, she doesn't need it.
Now, to be fair, Connor is completely correct.
Yeah.
Don't be late.
She said as she
When?
walked past him and turned at the edge of the Connor.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm in
Oh,
this
hey.
you're in
story.
the story.
Still spelled wrong.
Yeah, for those who have never met Connor in real life, he's very angular. He has a lot of edges.
Mm.
He's edgy in a very literal sense. He's essentially looks like a Roblox character.
Minecraft Steve should have really been named Minecraft Connor.
Yeah.
He then walked down the street grinning to himself as he got the girl of his chaotic dreams.
You didn't get anybody yet.
You didn't
What?
even set a time.
Practically
Didn't he?
married.
Know when to show
She
up.
doesn't even.
She said, "Don't be late," and there's not even a time.
She doesn't. You haven't even told her your name.
If
Nothing.
you're my real soulmate, you'll just know when to show up.
I guess, yeah.
I guess.
Oh man! As the two walked into the store, Rainbow Dash was in awe at all the clothes in the store.
Oh my
Well,
god, there
clothes.
are clothes at a clothes store.
He's
Well, I
not
mean, they don't even wear
unfamiliar with
clothes.
that idea,
They don't even
right?
wear clothes. Like, as ponies, they just walk around, naked, junk swinging in the wind.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But like, is that a thing Drax added?
I
to
guess
Rarity?
Rarity did like make them dresses for the gala, but like that was
Yeah,
a
but
one-time
they
thing.
only wear clothing when it's convenient to.
Okay, but they're familiar with the concept.
But maybe
Right?
not a store that specifically I don't care.
I feel like if it's a specialty product, that would be the only place that you could get it.
Right.
A specialty store.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, maybe.
Uh,
I really, really, really would like to find the related Drax gif, but I don't know where it is, man. It's so
What,
sad.
the junk swing in the wind?
Let's sing the.
I'm pretty sure I still have that. I can get it.
Yeah. I'll keep
should I
reading.
wait, or...
No, go ahead.
Wow, this is so cool!
She said as she walked around the store. As Clayton watched her pick out some clothes that she was going to go try on, he heard a scream outside.
Oh.
And I know who this character is. It's actually me. Help me! He then ran out of the store and looked around to hear the yells as Rainbow Dash came outside next to him.
Oh, hey, that's the plural of my name.
Yeah. Clayton, what's wrong?
She asked him in a concerned tone.
I heard someone call for help, and I'm trying to pinpoint the noise.
With my
Just-
bat ears.
Go in the direction it came from.
Yeah,
He told
seriously.
her. They then heard another scream. Some pony, help!
Oh my
Hearing the
God.
word "some pony" made Clayton cringe. I made Clayton track the yell and run down the street.
Track the yell.
Can I,
Uh,
like, if somebody was like, if you were in a situation where you heard somebody scream for help, and you like stand up because you're like fight or flight mode, I feel like I should do something, and then you hear them say, "Some pony, help!" Would you like? I would sit back down. I'd be like, "Oh,
This
Oh,
isn't my
never
battle.
mind.
this
Well, they're
is
looking for a pony.
like." I mean,
I'm
to
not
me,
a
I'd be
I'm
like,
not
"Look,
a horse.
I want to be empathetic. I want to be helpful. I want to help
Mhm.
people if they're in need." At the same time, I'm like, if they have the,
Some
You know, if they're-
pony God.
they said some pony, it's probably not a big deal.
It's also not for me to help. I'm a human.
Yeah,
that's true.
exactly. You gotta know. You gotta know when it's your time to
That's
help
true.
someone. I cannot believe I don't have this Drax gift. It's so sad.
I
Anyway.
can't find it either. Okay.
There's a really great gift with it's a big sensor bar swinging around in the wind. It's really funny. I think
What's the
memes for the blind.
Yeah.
So hearing the word "some pony" make Clayton track the yell. As they ran, then turned and stopped to see in a alley were 3 thugs with guns and a girl who had on a dark blue outfit on with a moon crescent in the center of it.
Dude, I love having on an outfit on.
That was deceptively challenging.
Yeah.
Also,
What?
moon crescent.
Moon crescent. Yeah, and again, it's just like the redundant thing. Had on a dark blue outfit on.
Mhm.
Right.
I just love moon crescent. At least you know the phase of the moon.
Yeah,
You know
gotta
that
know.
though normally you know that before you even know it's the moon. But all right.
Yeah, the moon is waxing or wixing.
I mean, when it's a moon waxing.
One of the men then grabbed at her, making her pull away from him and making half her dress come down from her shoulder. The other 2 men then grinned
Oh,
at
no.
the sight. Oh, the shoulder. Ugh.
Oh no, skin.
As they started to get closer to the female as she started to sob.
The female.
Skin.
Female skin. God, I felt so gross.
All those elbows.
And again, it's not my law. I don't know if it is a law, but alleys only exist to have people getting like robbed or in
Accosted.
trouble in them. Yeah.
Yeah.
No one goes
CKD
into an alley in a story and nothing bad
Has a
happens.
good time.
Or
Yeah.
even has a neutral time.
Yeah.
Nobody just goes through an alley to get to a place faster.
No.
I like that gift, Barack Butler. And CKD also points out, Luna, the whole point of sending the main 6 to Earth is so you and your sister don't have to dirty your hoofs.
That's true. That is
Why are
true.
you hanging out in some shady alley?
She didn't even tell anybody she was gonna be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, like no one knows. So this act alone, shoulder exposure, made Clayton rage to the teeth with ultimate rage.
Rage to the teeth.
When
Feel
you
free to
want
put
to
your drawings of Clayton raging to the teeth
with
ultimate
ultimate
rage.
as he then balled
I
up
think-
his fist, his one
Well,
fist.
no, you see, raging to the teeth with ultimate rage.
There we go.
Dude, when you know what you want to express, but you don't have the words, you're like rage to the teeth with rage, ultimate rage, so much rage,
Anger,
rage. I
anger,
have no words.
upset. I'm miffed. Very miffed.
Yeah, as he then balled up his fist, as walked at the men, as Rainbow Dash just followed him.
He's just walking behind.
He's like about to freaking explode. His head is turning red. He's like Yosemite Sam. And she's just like, I'm following behind him.
Yeah, I'll walk after them.
As the two got close to the attackers, Clayton kicked down a trash can to make sure to let them know that they were not alone. One of the men who Clayton already knew all too well snarled and spited at the ground.
Oh, he has issues with the floor. Like, holy shit.
Don't cut off your feet to spite the ground.
Mm-hmm. True.
And then sadly, Lomain is not here, so Yellow. How about you do it?
Oh, is this the same guy?
Well, this
Yeah.
is a different guy for one line.
Do we want to bring somebody in?
This scene's a little
serious? Yeah, let's just.
yeah.
Okay.
Good. Let's keep this one with us.
Okay.
All right. So, want me to get this and grab
Or
this?
If Blake is wanting you
Go.
to Richard, I'll be this one line.
Yeah,
Oh
okay.
great, it's the katana wielding freak, and look, he got a rainbow-haired whore with him.
Whoa.
Great.
The two men's friends then laughed at his joke. Yeah, real funny. Mocking Rainbow Dash, who then with it's funny because she does have rainbow hair. Who then with lightning speed then tackled the two men's friends and knocked them out. Like that's the most effective spear in all of history. The leader then walked out of the dark.
He tackled. Wait, sorry.
She tackled. Yeah.
She tackled two men in one move, and
No,
knocked
she
both of them
two
out.
men's friends.
Well, she.
The friends
how
of
many-
the two
That'll
men.
go and
How
hurt.
many men are here?
Unless it's tackled the two men's friends.
Yeah.
Oh, dogs?
Yeah.
I'm just so confused.
Okay. Whatever. Whatever.
That picture is good.
Oh,
That's like something one of us would make as a joke.
Yeah.
Oh man. So yeah, she just speared them. Pro wrestling move, very effective. The leader then walked out of the dark, reviling himself. It was
Oh.
Richard, who now was wearing an eye patch on his left eye.
gee, I wonder why he needs that.
Yeah, this is Kurt Russell in Escape from Newport City.
Yeah.
City, nice.
Ah, Richard. What a very ungrateful surprise.
What does that mean?
Woo! Good
What
one,
does that-
Clayton. That made sense.
No.
Said with a hint of rage in his voice. Oh,
Oh, he calmed down a little bit. It's only a small
Ungrateful
hint.
surprise.
and then like this, he just
What
goes
is
like full.
ungrateful mean?
He goes like full Fred Durst here with the profanity.
Get out of here, you fucking freak. You've already caused me enough shit with me losing my fucking eye last time. Now get out of here. I was about to show this girl a good time until you fucked it up with your damn ugly ass being in someone else's shit.
What the fuck? Why
Fair
would you?
remark.
No, okay. If the guy cut out your eye last time and he's now saying "I'll end your life," basically, why would you be like, "Please leave so I can resume my crimes"? Like, no. You
I mean,
lost this
bad to the
battle
bone.
already. Okay, give up.
he doesn't want to lose the other eye. Is the thing. So he'd rather Clayton just fuck off.
He'd rather. Well, yes, of course he'd rather Clayton fuck off. Why doesn't he? Wouldn't he rather live?
Yeah, that's why he wants Clayton to go away.
Oh.
He's just asking unpolitely, granted, if
Yeah.
Clayton can please leave.
So there you go. That was the drive that Clayton needed, as he then ran at him and slammed him into the wall, breaking his nose.
Oh.
Okay.
So they're facing each other. He tackles him, and somehow he gets turned around. It's just like
I
when he
mean-
hit him, and he somehow hit the tree. It's just I don't understand the physics.
Like, I
He
feel
then
like there is a bit more in the action happening that is just
Maybe.
not written.
I thought it was that there was a wall behind Clayton and a wall behind this other guy. Like the two, they're
And they are in an
perpendicular
alley.
to the alleyway, right? So that he ran past Clayton and hit the wall behind Clayton, kind of thing.
Well,
don't know
Clayton
if that
tackled
really
him
makes
into the
sense,
wall.
Maybe Clayton
Yeah.
headbutted him while running into him and slamming him into the wall. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He then turned to the girl as he held out his hand for her.
You okay?
He asked her. She nodded, but soon went into fear again as she pointed
Ah.
behind him.
Ah.
Look out! As he turned to see a pissed and nose-bleeding Richard.
Ah, you little fucking jackass. You're so dead for breaking my nose.
Breaking your nose? He cut out your eye.
Why?
That's
And ruined
old
your
news.
That's
glasses.
way worse.
Listen, I don't know who you are, but that's old news. This is new news. My nose is broken, you
Okay, but
bitch.
noses are fragile and can also be fixed.
And he
Very
broke
easily.
it, and he will pay.
They break all the time if you fight people. Also, he doesn't fuck jackasses. He fucks ponies.
That's a very different animal.
He said as he then fired his handgun at
One of
Clayton.
them exists, and the other
I just
doesn't.
teleported into his
Oh,
hand.
hello.
Guys, it's getting real. He's shooting bullets now.
Yeah. He dogged a few of the bullets. It says he dodged, but how is he fucking Neo now? Just dodging bullets. He dogged a few of the bullets until one of them went through his side. As he gritted his teeth in pain and saw Richard charging him with a switchblade.
Why
God.
are you...
Clayton
Did you
got
already,
shot.
are you already out of ammo? Like, what?
Yeah, he has some super revolver. It has only
don't
3
know.
shots.
Wow.
Rainbow Dash then put her foot out in front of Richard and made him trip over her foot, losing his balance and falling at Clayton and the girl. Clayton then pulled out his Yamato katana and did a golfer-like stance as Richard was coming down to the ground, as he then swung his arms up, making the blade come into contact with his face, making a very large scar in the center.
That is
Okay.
the worst description of what should have been a
Multiple-
decapitation.
Well,
Well,
no.
yeah, I know
First
it's
off,
happening.
his head's not off. His head's still on.
Should
so-
have been a decapitation.
Okay.
Fair.
Okay.
Fair.
So serious, dark kind of scene gets a little goofy. Then Richard pulls out a gun. Clayton gets shot, and then it
After
becomes
dodging
ultimate
bullets.
cartoon. Like what?
And then he does this big upward slash, vertically along his face. Like, considering this is supposed to be his super cool sword, shouldn't it have cut his head in half like a watermelon?
Yeah. Also, I just like the fact that it's described as a golfer stance, because that means the only mental image I have for this is literally a golfer, but instead of, the fucking thing, it's a katana and just, perfect form swing.
Did you never play the classic Atari 7800 game, Ninja Golf? That is a real game.
Dude, I have not.
Yeah, you literally, you hit the ball, like golf. It's golf and a beat 'em up, and then you have to run to your ball and fight off other ninjas as you get to your ball. It's actually awesome.
Oh.
Oh my god.
It's a fun game. It's a fun classic game. He then held his face in agonizing pain. As he was stunned, the two helped the girl up as Clayton picked her up bridle style, but bridle like the horse.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, he picked her
It
up by her
only makes
bridle.
sense.
Like a stick in the mouth and rope. Yeah.
Yeah, he hopped on her back and was like, "Giddy up, giddy up," making her smile a small bit. One small
smile.
As they
He
ran
looks
out
up
of
at
the
him and
alley.
says 3-way, and he says, "Yes, please."
Yes way.
Yeah.
As the 3 ran back to the chopper, he pucked the girl down on her feet and looked at her as Rainbow Dash then started to speak.
Hey, are you okay? I hope that big guy didn't do anything to you.
She asked her as the girl shook her head as she looked at her heroes. No, they didn't do anything to me. I seem to be okay, she said. Oh, where are my manners? My name is
Were in-
Princess Luna, and to who do I thank? To my fellow saviors.
Your fellow
Oh.
saviors.
You know, in a more intelligently written story, when she says my name is Princess Luna, they would then explain to her like, no, because on this planet we have different customs. You probably shouldn't go around telling people you're Princess Luna. You should just say you're Luna or something like that. But you know he didn't think about any of that at all. So they're just gonna be like, oh, Princess Luna, nice to see you again.
For the
Also,
first time. for one.
Brock Butler posted a very wholesome picture.
Yeah.
Cheese riding a My Little Pony.
I forgot, what is Cheese from?
Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
That's right, yeah.
That's why it's so wholesome, because cheese is very wholesome.
Yeah.
Oh man, I just can't get over it. Princess Luna's here. She
My
said to them,
fellow saviors.
Rainbow Dash then saw the moon crescent on her dress and already knew who it was.
Yeah, after she introduced herself, you fucking genius.
Hey Yella,
Like
I want to bet that your name is Yella.
It's like
Oh,
when
shit,
people.
how did you know?
It's like when I introduce myself and I say, "Hey, I'm Bob," and then they see a name tag on my chest that says, "Hello, my name is Bob," and then they go, "I know who you are."
I know your name.
What the fuck?
Like,
Rainbow
whoa, are you
Dash-
psychic?
Yeah, what were you saying? Rainbow Dash then saw the moon crescent on her dress and knew who it was, as Clayton rubbed his head in confusion.
Eh? Princess
Why are you
Luna.
confused? You're a fucking groin.
Princess
Yeah.
Luna, what are you doing here? I
Oh,
thought
okay,
that
that's
you were
a-
with your sister?
That
She
would be
said
the
to her.
logical place for her to be. Yeah.
On Clayton just mysteriously changed genders.
Oh,
I think
I see.
Rainbow Dash was originally supposed to say that, or maybe it is
Oh.
Rainbow Dash saying it, and Clayton is still rubbing his head. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, he's
Rainbow Dash saw the
baffled.
moon crescent.
okay. Well,
Yeah, Clayton is baffled in silence.
He doesn't know who this is somehow.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So Rainbow Dash said that. Yeah, I was, but I wanted to see the new planet that my older sister was studying. It looked so wonderful that I decided to go take a look. But I ended up getting lost, and those humans tried to hurt me until you two showed up. She said, smiling at them as she then noticed that Clayton was bleeding. She gasped, "Oh no, you're hurt."
What about my hurt? Is it
Hurt
okay?
you. She said to him, pointing at the red spot on his shirt. Clayton looked down at the spot.
Oh man. Well, it looks like I am.
Right,
He
he
said-
did get shot.
Note to self: cut Richard's face again for hurting me.
He
Just
shot
kill
you.
him. Just
Put him out of his
kill.
misery.
At this point, yeah.
Like, I don't think you should, but like, if you're gonna, just kill him.
Tis but a scratch.
Put him out of his misery,
He's
yeah.
put a scratch, yeah. He thought as he saw Rainbow Dash with a worried look on her face.
Clayton.
Ben, she said in a upset tone. Clayton only placed his hand on her shoulder.
Only.
I'm fine. It's not that bad. I'm a fast healer. Trust me on this, Dashy.
Is
He
he
lives
also a
with his
mutant
parents.
at this point?
How do his parents feel about him getting shot?
He gets, I mean, considering he's like
He
a
gets in
literal
the
anime,
big-
he's like a literal anime character. Getting shot in the liver, like, literally does nothing to him. He just walks it off.
He just
Yeah,
needs
well-
to wait until his vision is less spotty and red.
Like, this
Yeah,
is the
weirdly enough, the bullet missed all vital and non-vital organs.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. He's
It went
that
through
tough,
that like
man.
little gap area in your body where nothing important is.
Nothing is, yeah. Yeah, it's the shock absorber, you know?
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
extra space your body can compress to absorb a shock.
every human comes with.
Real biology lesson over here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that video. Oh, that video right there. That's
He inhaled before he got shot so that the bullet would mostly hit air.
But again, he's super invincible, so it's like he's just straight up. If he came home with after getting shot, to his parents, that's like if you come home with like a scraped knee from your bicycle, it's like nothing. Like, oh, you got shot again saving people in alleyways? Yeah, but you know I'm going to be fine. Who wants to watch My Little Pony? Blah, 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 blah.
No, yeah, like that is the weird thing. I guess I will say it. Like getting shot in this story is the same thing as just like getting slashed across the skin lightly. Like
If you're-
it is nothing for some reason.
Well, if you have superpowers,
If you're one of the
like,
cool people.
Yeah. the cooler you are, the less bullets affect you.
He has more HP. That's the thing.
It's
Higher
like
level, he has more
especially
HP.
it's like specialty Pokeballs, you know.
Yeah.
He said to her, giving her a wink, which made her then bury her face into his chest to hide her blush.
Oh no, more injuries.
Luna then tapped his shoulder. Oh man, she's in the shoulders too. As he then turned to her face. As he stared at whatever. As he stared at her, Luna then started to smile more at him.
I don't know why as he turned to her face caught me off guard so much.
Because it's
Oh,
like
man.
he doesn't turn to her. He just
that's-
turns
that-
to her face.
That picture is perfect, CKD, because like look how small she is. She comes to knee height. It's accurate.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah,
that's
right.
yeah. Those are the official.
That's the official like concept art for Fate.
No, that's not that's not a concept art. That is an official little statue they sold. It's a promotional thing.
Yeah, I know it is.
Yeah.
I'm just saying
Love
it's perfect like proportions for the story.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe that's what he based it on.
Yeah. He saw that and was like, oh, well, you
Uh.
know, on his desk. It was like, oh, well, what do you know? I guess this is how it is.
I guess he's the smart one.
Yeah, and
Turns out
yeah.
we were stupid all along.
All the time we were the fools.
Yeah, we thought that we were, telling the story on our show. In reality, we're just a part of his story.
Yeah, we're just a part of his
Oh.
show.
We don't know that we're in the dream, and we're just creations of his mind.
Damn.
He's gonna enter our homes and slice our throats with his blade.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Clayton, was it? She asked him.
Yes.
He said to her,
hmm
"Thank you for saving me today, you and Rainbow
Those
Dash."
little things.
Yeah, it's little things.
Yeah.
She said with a big smile as she then leaned up to his cheek and kissed him.
And
Leaned
was
Wow.
promptly punched in the face
Leaned-
by Rainbow Dash.
up.
Yeah.
That is a base technique right there. Leaning up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can
Rainbow
lean
Dash-
left, I can lean right, I can lean forward, back, but have you ever seen me lean up?
Yeah, usually when you lean, because you're going from straight up to an angle, you go down.
To be
like-
fair, isn't she like some kind of deity also?
She can do the impossible.
Yeah, she can defy,
It's-
laws
It's
of
like
nature.
that Photoshop thing where you just cut out around someone and then you could just stretch it. That's
Yeah.
what they did.
But I feel like if you saw this, you would go insane, like a Lovecraftian thing. Your mind would be seeing physics break down.
Yeah.
So she leaned up to his cheek and kissed him. Rainbow Dash saw this and got hot quick as she then pulled Clayton into a passionate kiss. As she broke the kiss, she laid her head on the side of his chest.
Oh
He's
my
got
God.
he's got a fucking Rob Liefeld chest. It's so buff it sticks out. It has sides.
Damn.
And for those who don't know, you keep going. I'm gonna pull up Rob Liefeld, Captain America.
Sorry, 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 Princess Luna. This also isn't the voice, but fuck it. But Clayton is already mine. Sorry.
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 I am so sorry. I'm apologizing. Please.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
you can't fuck him. I have to fuck him.
Yeah, CKD beat me to it, but yeah, there you go. The side of his chest. That's what Clayton looks like. In the picture CKD posted, just imagine that.
Oh no.
His humongous chest and his little Yowie head.
Oh no.
Yeah, we had.
I hate it.
His tiny Yowie head.
I mean, that's what Yowie is. Tiny head, big hands.
Yeah, humongous chest, apparently.
That too.
So
Rob
Luna,
Liefeld, King of Yowie.
King of Yowie. Sorry. She said with pride in her voice as she claimed him. Luna pouted and turned away from them. Oh, no fair. Why couldn't I have ran into him first? That is so not fair, she thought, as the sun was starting. Wow.
Imagine writing this about yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it just goes to show that you have a healthy amount of self-love.
Dude, as the sun was starting, add that to the end of anything, it makes it amazing. Just as the sun was starting.
Dude.
The
When
sun is
does
like
it
a
ever
fucking
not?
lawnmower. You pull the ripcord, it's like.
I was actually thinking, as the sun was starting, sounds like some kind of weird, like a band name or like an album title for like some primordial metal band.
Yeah, or like maybe like Coheed and Cambria.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
well, we better be getting home, Dashy.
Clayton said.
We have a family dinner to get to.
So why did you leave the house?
To go to
Because
Hot
the
Topic.
dinner was later.
To go to
Oh,
Hot
right, to
Topic.
just go to Hot Topic.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, to
That
look
was
at
it.
clothes. I mean, listen, they were gonna do more, but then this whole event occurred.
Yeah. Also, I said this is
Right.
one of the best chapters. Really, this is the setup for the best chapter, which is chapter 7.
Oh, I see.
Um.
Oh,
so yeah,
the family
Rainbow
dinner.
Dash.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dinner itself is the exciting part. Rainbow Dash nodded at the thought, and the two then got on the chopper. He uses the expression so much. As Clayton started it up, he looked at Luna.
Hey, Luna.
He said, making her look at him. If you
If you want, you can come to my house and stay there if you want until you get picked up.
Picked up by who? Her sister?
Man.
Yeah, somewhere
Oh.
out there is like the broid who Luna is
The
his favorite
broid for you.
character, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry, some random dude will come pick you up.
That's terrifying.
What you always wanted, isn't it?
Luna did not even hesitate to say no. As
What?
she then got
Oh, so she
What?
didn't want to.
It's like, hey, if you want it, no.
oh,
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's fine. I just
no.
Jeez.
Okay, fine.
fine.
Luna did not even hesitate to say no. She then got in front of Clayton and held on to him. Also, she's facing him
yeah.
on the motorcycle.
Oh my god.
That's just not
Wait,
safe.
wait a minute. So it's like the video for Bound 2
Yeah.
with Kanye and
Yeah. Clayton's
I mean,
driving,
that
Rainbow Dash
relationship.
is behind him, but Luna's in front of him.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
So-
driving on the motorcycle.
God damn it.
This is supposed to make
Oh.
us feel like Clayton's cool?
Question mark?
You know, I don't like to ask people for photo shows because then I feel like I'm asking too much, but you have such an opportunity here with like an image from Bound 2 and these characters.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Make something work. I believe in you.
Someone somewhere make it happen.
So climbed in front of him and held on to him like her life depended on it as they then started to drive
It
home.
does. Your life does depend on him. You're on a motorcycle.
You're going at ludicrous speeds.
Yeah, because you know Clayton's going like 200 miles per hour.
Yeah, he's going way too fast.
Meanwhile,
No
Richard
Thank you,
was still in the
Spence.
alley, still holding his face. As he got to his feet,
Oh.
he saw a man in an all-black suit stand before him.
Oh.
What do you want?
He asked the man. The man only chuckled as he then pulled out a long suitcase. As he then opened it, showing a red-bladed spear on a silver pole with the word "Fire Lance" above it.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
This is
It looks like this
Uh,
is Vanish,
Vanish.
which is also yellow.
Okay. I want to give you power, my friend. The power to get even with your enemies.
Richard then smiled darkly.
Tell me who you are and I will join.
He said with greed in his eyes over the weapon. The writer of the Eye of Argon would like to change that to with avarice in his orbs. I made that joke specifically for Yella.
God.
Avarice in his orbs.
The Eye of Argon is such a piece of art.
Masterpiece.
Yeah.
Yeah, with greed in his eyes over the weapon, the man smiled at him.
Sorry, hold on. I just need to get that out of my system. Ooh, orbs. I love orbs. Why, you can call me Vanish.
Like a romantic comedy. Why you can call me Vanish.
Dun,
Chapter
dun, dun.
7.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
So Richard, you thought he was just going to be a minor character, but things are heating up.
No, he's becoming full on recurring villain here.
Yeah.
I
I,
was
Damn.
really hoping he would just disappear.
This is like
We
the
were all
Gundam
hoping.
OVAs. You know, it's like it's not quite a TV show, but it's way bigger than a movie.
Yeah.
Like the original Gundam OVAs.
so I'll need a minute before we start the next chapter.
Yeah, we should take a
Mentally and
second, grab a coke,
spiritually recover.
Yeah,
spiritually
take a
recover.
second.
Yeah. If you need to do something, to meditate,
Get
pray,
up,
whatever you
stretch
gotta
your
do to get
legs,
back here.
use the bathroom, grab a drink. We'll be right back.
Yeah, be right back.
All right, I took a big gulp of bong water, so I'm ready to go. How's everybody else doing? Supreme technique, the lean. Scared? No, I mean that's fair. That's a fair reaction. They're about to have the family dinner. Why is why? Yeah. Well, I think the reason Luna's always getting cucked in these stories is because like she's not a main character, but she's still like around
First
enough
I
that people feel like they
vanished,
have to
then
address
I
where she
returned.
is. Yeah, you wanna
What's
help
up?
me answer this question?
What's up? What question?
Why is Luna always getting cucked in these stories?
Fuck if I know, man.
I'm thinking it's because she's not a main character, but she's big enough, important enough that people feel like they need to address where she is or what she's doing.
I mean, that makes some sort of
You know?
sense, I suppose.
And
Yeah,
so like
I can see that.
if they're gonna have romantic anything, they don't want it to,
Mm.
I don't know. It's weird. In some fandoms, it's actually like pretty common for really obscure side characters to end up being the like love interest in a thing. Like,
Mhm.
for some reason that happens in Harry Potter all the time. Harry
Yeah.
Potter fan fiction, there will be people who are just like crazy about a character who got 2 lines in the entire saga.
That's because Harry Potter, for the longest time, was one of those fandoms where it was like a competition to be the most like lore knowledgeable.
Oh,
And
that's
so
true.
it was a
that's
power move to be like my
The more
character is
obscure the
in
character,
love
you
with this like background character that only was given a name in this one interview that Rowling had, and so like it's the only
the only
I'm
reason
the
that
ol-
person exists is because
yeah, and that interview was
true.
only ever like given in like a translated language. So I'm like one of 5.
Yeah, it was
people who know
aired
this
once and then banned.
character.
And
One
that's
thing
my
I
favorite
would
character.
one thing I
That's my
would
favorite
like to address while we are waiting for returning to thing is I made the joke a few times now about horses not existing. One little story I want to tell real quick with that is I remember because we managed to we did like a few recordings of like a few chapters of Fate, I think, beforehand. Before we decided that this format
Changing
would be
format,
better. Yeah. I remember at the end of chapter 1, I made out of nowhere that horses aren't real joke, which I keep calling it a joke. Everybody knows horses don't exist, but that's
Sure, yeah.
besides the point. First time I said that, I caught these guys off guard so bad somehow. It was pretty amazing to me.
I mean,
Like I remember all you guys were like, "What? Huh?"
I wasn't ready for you to say something so enlightening. Now that I'm more, well read,
Yeah.
I don't
Now,
know.
now you know the truth. There
I mean,
are
I'd
no
always assumed they
equines.
were real because, like, I hear people talk about them like they're farm animals, but like
Mhm.
people also talk about the chupacabra. Chupacabra doesn't
Yeah.
exist.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
like I had someone try to like demonstrate a horse to me. It was a painted
Mhm.
donkey. I could see the
Yeah.
paint.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the paint.
I mean, worse to me is when they want to, when clearly what they did is they just took any old unicorn off the streets, sawed off its horn, and then tried to sell
that's
it to you as a
fucked up.
as a
That is
horse.
so
That's just
fucked up,
animal
like-
cruelty right there. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You
They don't
know,
because they don't even use
grifting
the
is
horn
bad,
for
but-
anything.
Yeah,
no,
like
they just
grifting
cut
is
it
bad,
off.
but like they just cut off the horn. Like that's fucked
And they
up.
throw it away. They don't even have any use for it. It's like as wasteful as it can be, all to just keep the conspiracy going.
Yeah,
it's
it's
like what?
messed
What the
up.
flip?
Messed
Yeah.
up.
What do
You
they
know,
even
it's-
get for that? Like, I don't
It's a
even-
shame that we're explaining this here because this could be like one of those. You remember Alan Tutorial? Imagine a whole channel with like that does like an hour-long weekly podcast where all they talk about is the horse conspiracy, and it's like a big meta narrative.
Yeah, well,
We could still do that.
I mean, I just wish the awful abuse of unicorns
Unicorns.
would stop. Yeah.
yeah.
Why would you say something so controversial? Get so brave. Yeah. So there you go.
Anyways, serious time aside, we're all back. It seems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
we're gonna be
chapter
reading
7.
this dinner. Let's just. Oh boy, I'm so excited. I'm dancing in my seat. Chapter 7, Brony family dinner. Clayton's house.
Oh hell yeah! What a place to be.
Everyone was getting everything set. Wow.
Oh,
What a grand, massive, sweeping statement. Everyone was getting everything set when Rainbow Dash and Clayton would come home.
I love how that encompasses everything yet tells us nothing.
The universe is preparing for this dinner, and it's kind of how it feels.
Oh, I'll take Jack and Pinkie Pie since Matt's not here.
Sure.
Oh, this is so exciting! We get to have a family dinner party! Yay!
Pinkie Pie said, who was now in human form. She wore a short-sleeved pink shirt and short pink pants.
Of course. Pink hot pants all the way.
Hmm.
Except, that's not very far because they're hot pants.
And Applejack is actually in the story somewhat, which is I love. Yeah, I hear you, Pinkie. This here will be one fun surprise. Applejack
For
said she
who?
had on a cowboy hat, shorts, and a cowboy shirt and vest. Cowboy shirt? You're not even fucking trying. What is that?
Cowboy shirt.
Cowboy shirt, cowboy pants, cowboy socks, cowboy
He
fucking
was wearing
everything.
cowboy clothes.
Oh, someone did it.
Thank you, not boy.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't that Rainbow Dash though? Luna needs to be
Yeah.
in front of him. Rainbow Dash needs to be behind him.
Oh man, you're
Oh,
making this
whatever.
too hard.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Just put a sword on his back. It's fine. uh, and, it's true that we actually don't know his race, so he could be black too. I never
It
thought
could
about
be.
that.
Yeah, we don't know.
We never thought about it. I mean, technically they're in Japan, so maybe he's Japanese.
Who
It's
knows?
there's so many possibilities here.
He never specified.
Endless possibilities.
Yeah, he doesn't specify, and that's for you, so that way you don't feel you can relate to Clayton no matter who you are.
You
There's
can
no
relate to
barriers.
Clayton no matter who you
Yeah.
are, except you can, because nobody can relate to
Audience
Clayton.
stand-in.
He's such a relatable character.
Yeah, he's basically a silent protagonist.
Yeah, he's Gordon.
A silent
Freeman.
protagonist who
Gordon
keeps yelling,
Freeman.
"Look how cool I am!"
He's even better than Gordon Freeman because we know what Gordon Freeman looks like.
Yeah.
I mean,
And we
here
also
all
know
we
that
is his
Gordon Freeman
outfit.
doesn't wield a katana, so
He wields a crowbar. That's not even a weapon. That's a
not
tool.
even cool enough for a katana.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Damn
good.
it.
Yes, this will be so exciting.
Twilight said she was in her human form. Thanks. The same one as before at the Starfire Club.
Cool. Oh, I just can't wait. That I made. Oh, I know that they will be simply smashing in them.
They'll be smashing something in them.
Yep.
Rare-
Yep. Sure. Of course.
Rarity said,
Wink.
get on the stool, pony. Rarity said she had on a white shirt and skirt. And she's a white pony, so she wears white. Pink pony wear pink.
Of course.
Yes. Yes, they will look great into them. Fluttershy said she
Okay.
had on long tan pants, a white shirt, and a yellow scarf. She mixes up a
Cool.
little bit.
Yeah.
A little.
Tan pants.
Very tiny amount.
Clayton's parents were done fishing up, setting up the large table and food on the side.
Oh,
Oh,
Whatever.
I'm imagining the food is on the floor next to the table.
It's
yeah,
not
they
what's
fished
important.
the whole thing out.
Yeah. They already knew about the other boys' ponies and were very okay with it since their son told them in the first place when he brought home Rainbow Dash.
Very okay with it.
Why do we even care?
Why would it even be relevant to you? It's like, we're okay with you existing.
I mean, because again, 99% of parents, when it's like, Mom, Dad, this pony from a cartoon came to life and I now own them or something, would be understandably freaked out. But again, Clayton's parents absolutely love this,
Ultimate Broins.
Ultimate Broins.
Yeah, they are
So
Brian.
they haunces. They eat on floor. We eat on floor with them. They haunces
Hanses.
is a good term for a horse.
Yeah. Mom, Dad, horse.
It's like I don't even know what accent that would be. It's like, but haunts. They haunces. And so okay, as they put the last of the silverware down, the 5 boys came downstairs with suits on. Rarity was the first to see them.
Ugh.
Oh my, what a bunch of wonderful looking gentlemen.
Made 5 suits in a freaking day.
I mean, she is very good at her
She's
job.
very good.
Why
She's
are
good
they
with her
wearing
noodles.
suits?
Because it's a fancy dinner.
Because they're gonna play football afterwards.
Yeah.
The room, man, never gets old. She said, fluttering her eyelashes at Corey, who started to blush a bit. The boys then walked up to their companions and bowed to the girls, making them giggle a bit. Man, what a fucking great time we're having here. They all heard the house phone go off as Fluttershy then picked it up.
Why is she the one?
I'm the shyest person here in
The
a room of like
shyest person
500
who doesn't
people.
live here.
Why?
I'm gonna
I've got house phone duty.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Nobody wants to answer that fucking phone. So like, hey, Fluttershy, you answer the phone. And she's like, oh, okay. She won't object.
Yeah.
Hello. She answered in her quiet tone as Dylan walked over to her.
Quiet tone.
Oh gosh,
Who's
who's
Blake
this?
be Dylan as well?
I guess so.
Uh,
He's the one who sounds nerdy, right?
I'm the one who sounds nerdy.
Dylan.
Ooh, it doesn't really
Clayton's
matter.
Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Who is it, Fluttershy? He asked. Fluttershy then turned to everyone.
Everyone.
It's a woman named Lucy. She said this made Clayton's mom look at her with worry.
Oh, Mom's back.
If I put the actual punctuation in there, she said, comma, or whatever.
Mhm.
This made Clayton's mom look at her with worry. It actually should be a period.
Oh my god, there's.
Okay.
It's just the one line. Do we want to get somebody in for this? I mean, we skipped
like-
over last time. Let's
Yeah,
let's
yeah, let's
not
get
We
put
should
our hands
get
together.
someone. We should get someone back in. Hands
It's
up,
just one line.
everybody.
It's
The music is
Hands
stopped.
up,
Everyone
everybody.
put your
This is
hands
a
up.
hold up. I have a gun.
Brock Butler has their hand up. They had their hand up before. Yeah, let's just give it to them.
Yeah.
All right, come on in. At the top of your Discord, it should say you've been invited to speak or something like that. Join the speaker.
Say-
There you are. Yeah.
Howdy, partner. Please
Hello.
join us.
Hey. Welcome to the stream.
Well,
My name's Bob.
That's his intro line.
That's right. This is my new intro line.
Should I go?
Oh, that internet.
Ooh, yeah.
Shit. Let me move somewhere else.
Oh no, you heard all that. Okay. Do you have the line in front of you?
I forgot where it was.
I've highlighted it if you're watching the YouTube.
It's
Oh my, Fluttershy Hun, like Attila
okay.
the Hun.
Gotcha. Okay, I got this. Oh my, Fluttershy Hun, could you pass me the phone, please? I don't know why I went with like a horrible Midwestern accent, but there we go.
I was like a little Southern, a little Midwestern. I like that.
One order of smothered hash browns is
Over
ready.
chunked, tapped, cucked, and fucked.
Yeah.
I love that.
Uh,
Oh,
Yeah,
my
she's
Nice.
that's the special Waffle House. So the secret secret menu.
Secret menu item.
Yeah, fucked. They obviously they fuck it. Cut. They fuck
They
another
don't
plate
fuck
of
it.
hash browns while it watches.
Oh God, yes.
It really does.
Oh,
It really
no.
does something. You wouldn't believe it, but it does.
If you haven't
I
been to
mean,
Waffle House, you really should.
I mean, really. I mean, you can't argue with the taste. It's just,
Yeah. I don't know how fucking another plate of hash browns changes it, but it does.
The difference is palpable. It's
You can tell they did something to it.
It changes the personality of the hash browns. It's a changed plate.
like the pure emotion in every bite.
It is an evolved form of hash browns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. She said to her,
Oh, I'm sorry. Here you are.
No,
Wait.
that's
That's
Oh, shit.
Fluttershy.
Oh God damn it. Sorry.
"Oh, I'm sorry. Here you are. I
Oops.
don't know why I answered the phone in the first fucking place." She
Yeah,
said
why
as she gave
did
her the phone as she smiled at Fluttershy.
It's all right, honey.
Oh man, said to her, "Oh, you
Oh.
got to be
Oh,
two
dude.
characters."
Congrats. Do you want to play that?
Congratulations.
Do you want to play as a different way?
Sure. Yeah. Why not?
Good old
Fuck. Can you?
It's all
Oh,
right,
it's
honey.
because it's talking.
yeah.
Not the mob. The
Oh.
recurring steel donut in joke.
Nobody who doesn't dislike.
Yeah.
Nobody who dislikes. Fuck.
Someday
It's
we
said-
literally
will.
any other voice.
Oh shit. Sorry. Yeah, I'm zoning out. It's all right, honey. I don't know. I got nothing else.
That's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine, dude.
Is a character who has many voices.
Yeah.
Many
Many-
voices, many personalities, many appearances, many
did you ever-
everything.
Did you ever see Dana Carvey's The Master of Disguise? Pretty much that.
Oh shit. I've heard of it, but haven't seen that.
Cinematic
I'm
masterpiece.
sure you've heard good things. Yeah. You know what? Despite that movie being awful, everyone I've ever met laughs at the Turtle Club scene. So I guess he did one thing right.
Sorry, what?
Maybe it's like a pity laugh or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Hmm.
I remember everyone quotes it anyway. Everyone says, I'm not.
I mean,
I'm
that's
not
because it was in
turtle
the commercials, not because it was good.
Well, I mean, I think Bob is making a pretty controversial statement here, audience. Can you can we all agree on that?
Fine.
Not liking the Turtle Club scene? Ooh.
Okay, well, let's just keep moving.
Yeah, we can if you want to.
Yeah, Barack Butler, I don't know. Do we have any more lines for... I don't think she hasn't... Well, maybe she does later, but
I feel like later, but that might be
that's in
Yeah,
a while,
decent
yeah.
while, yeah.
Yeah, we'll keep swapping it around.
That's cool. Thanks for having me
yeah.
on.
No
Yeah,
problem.
thanks for
dude.
coming on.
Thanks for being
Thanks
on,
for
man.
thanks for watching.
No problem.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so
and-
said to her as Fluttershy walked over to Dylan and held his arm as she laid her head on his shoulder. Twilight then poked Max's arm as he turned to her.
So this is Twilight.
Max.
Okay, yeah.
This is
Twilight
Max.
asking. Oh no! Oh, I
Max.
see. I see.
Twilight pokes
Twilight.
him, and
I'll
then he
just-
says, "Yes, Twilight."
Yes, Twilight. Who is Lucy? Clayton's older sister. He has an older sister? Yep.
Well, that explains exactly nothing. Thank you.
Asked and answered.
Yep.
Yeah,
Well, that's you know what, fair.
Applejack then interrupted, even though they're not talking. Well, I'll be. Why didn't you tell us about her then? She said in a small, demanding tone.
Oh, she's a little bit feisty over here.
Yeehaw.
You don't want to know Applejack. Trust me on that.
No, you know what? Fair, Dylan. I don't want to know Applejack.
Yeah, I find her kind of annoying.
I mean, not even in the biblical sense. Come on.
Even, especially in the biblical sense.
I'm learning a lot about you, Bob. You don't like Master Disguise. Wouldn't fuck a My Little Pony. You're just not the man I thought you were.
You've changed a lot.
Yeah.
I don't even know what angle this is.
There was a time in my life.
Everyone goes through that phase, and no one
Yeah.
knows when it ends.
I grew up.
It's like leaving Las Vegas, leaving My Little Pony. Some people never leave.
Yeah.
So Dylan said with a bit of fear in his voice, Pinkie Pie was piggyback riding on Jack when she heard him.
Okay. Oh, why? Is she a meanie or something?
She a meanie.
She's a little memey.
I mean, she is also a huge meanie.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's like the song from that TV version of Aladdin. She asked. Sam then spoke. Worse than that, Pinky.
She's an anti-brony.
She's
My
not
God.
a Broin anymore. She's an
She-
apostate.
She
Yeah,
is
an
an
apostate.
an apostate.
A heretic.
Yeah.
Twilight
She
then
used
looked
to
at
be
him
one of
puzzled.
us, but then. Oh.
Twilight then looked at him puzzled.
Meanie is an understatement. She's a meanie weenie.
Oh.
Yeah, real meanie.
Gosh.
Twilight then looked at him puzzled.
How so?
Jack then looked at her, who then did a crossing of his neck with his thumb.
You'll see if she shows up.
Clayton's
Why
mother
would she
hangs up the
show
phone
up?
and looks at the group.
Mom's back, so
Mm.
hands up, people, I suppose.
Sucks.
Hands up if anybody wants to voice a character.
And the mom is a revolving door of voices.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm
Oh, we
glad
got
you
two
added
hands
the
here.
last two words there.
Yeah,
We got
well, I
Mr.
realized
Meme, we
at the last
got-
minute.
Acid. Anybody else? Huh? Mr. Meme, Acid. Which one? What do you think? Oh,
I-
not Kawaii as well. Not Kawaii earlier. So I say try to get to
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Not Kawaii. If you want to click on the thing that says you can join as speaker, should be at the top of your Discord. Whenever it shows up, I don't know. Sometimes it takes a minute to show up. There we go.
Yeah, and
Hello.
also, real
Okay,
quick,
can you guys hear me?
complete the turtle.
Yeah, we can hear you
you
loud and
perfectly
clear.
We can hear you.
Okay, where's my line? I was
Your-
in Photoshop, so.
Oh, good.
I've got it.
If you
highlighted
look at
on
the
there.
stream, Connor's got it.
This really isn't dark mode highlighting. Really doesn't do very well. But
Mm.
can you see like my dancing cursor or whatever?
Ah, yeah, I can see it now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, everyone, but it looks like that our daughter Lucy is going to bring herself and her date over here as well.
To bring
Her
her
herself,
bring
even.
her
Right,
herself.
that was a very difficult sentence to just give somebody. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
sorry.
everyone, but
We
it
didn't even
looks
warm
like
you up.
But it looks like that our daughter Lucy is going to bring herself and her date over here as
Show
well.
her herself and her date.
Imagine being the kind of mother who would apologize that her daughter is coming over.
Damn.
She's a non-Broin,
family
so
dinner.
it's...
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's a
that's
not.
true.
The more I think about, I said apostate earlier, but the more I think about it, it really is apostasy.
It really is like that.
Like they are all so obsessed with My Little Pony that they view the act of not liking it as a crime.
She's
Yeah.
a heretic.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
literally a heretic. Yeah,
Yeah, she's there.
What the hell?
she's done the worst possible thing and not liked their pet project.
Damn.
God. Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, so she said, making the boy shudder. As soon as
no.
she said that, the sound of a chopper was heard parked on the driveway being turned off, and then footsteps to the door were heard. As soon as the door was open, everyone then yelled, "Surprise!"
Surprise.
Or it's actually surprise.
Oh, it's a
Oh, God.
surprise.
Who's
Surprise.
being surprised?
Sir Peas.
I guess Clayton.
Yeah.
But he
Sir
knew
Peas.
they were going to dinner.
Sir Peas, Bob.
Did
This
you
is a
know they
surprise
would
to me.
all be there
I mean,
aside
Bob.
from him already?
I guess he didn't know
Hey,
that.
guys, hey
Also,
everyone
Bob,
watching!
it's a
Everyone watching!
surprise.
I hope you're enjoying the surprise stream.
Yeah, surprise.
Surprise
Surprise stream, everybody.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
was
that's how we
really
should
scheduled.
start next stream.
Yeah. Even though, it's announced and we have a schedule and all that.
Surprise! Surprise!
Surprise!
Surprise! Clayton, Rainbow Dash, and Luna jumped at the surprise. Clayton and Rainbow Dash
I mean, Luna
smiled.
is understandably, she didn't expect to get yelled at. I mean, I guess none of them expected to get yelled at.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's-
okay, but you can do that anytime. That's not a surprise.
Oh, it
No,
is a
it's
surprise, though.
surprise. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, watch this. Watch this. Fuck you!
Wow, I was
Ah!
quite surprised.
Yeah.
That's not
I'm
a
surprised.
surprise.
No surprise.
Surprise! The idea of a whole group of people all saying the wrong word together is really funny to me.
Oh shit, I didn't think about it like that.
Just all saying the wrong thing.
all together. Yeah, you know what it is? It's like in SpongeBob. He's like, and a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3, and they all blare the wrong note
Yeah.
and just blast the windows out.
It's exactly the same thing, yeah.
Oh my.
Clayton and Rainbow Dash smiled.
Wow, guys. I never knew that you would do this for us. Thanks.
Retcon, I guess. She didn't know. Rainbow Dash said, everyone smiled as Clayton's father then saw Luna and started to speak.
Oh shit, we need a dad. You know what? Why don't we grab Acid? Acid put their hand up and actually still has their hand up.
Yeah.
Let's grab it.
Also,
go ahead and
not
speak.
Kawaii is still in here. Hello?
Yeah, not Kawaii. Do we
I
have
don't
any other
know.
lines for the mom?
Could someone glance ahead and see like how often the mom or dad speak?
Let me see.
Mm,
Talking but no dialogue.
Dad's
Like, is it far
there
enough apart that
again.
we should rotate out between them, or just keep someone in?
Well, I got Acid in here. Yeah, I don't think the mom.
Yeah, mom doesn't
Say
look
anything
like
for a
she
while.
shows up again, so
Yeah.
All right.
there be that. Hello,
All right.
Acid.
Thanks for having me on.
No
Yeah,
problem.
thanks for coming, and
Thanks
I'm
for being
excited
here.
to see what you get from your Photoshop.
What you're working on, yeah.
Yeah.
We are
God.
bound to fall in love with your Photoshop.
Prepare
Yeah.
to be disappointed.
Never. All right, take care.
Bounce me.
All right. Hey, Acid, welcome.
Hey
We're gonna need
guys,
somebody to be a father around here.
My favorite genre of house music.
they told me I sound like the dad that beats up the minorities. That's what they've told me.
I don't know about that.
Okay.
Even though I'm Mexican myself.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I don't
well, I
know.
mean, like,
Let
there's
me-
a whole country called Mexico. I don't know if you know that.
Whoa.
And
Well-
I'll say wait. Let
But
me
yeah,
try to get
let's
the
Let's see.
try to get the screen up.
I
My
I
computer-
scrolled down and I
I've got
need
it
to scroll back
highlighted
upwards.
though again. Dark mode highlight. Bad. So just find the dancing mouse cursor.
Ah, there it is.
Oh, bud, is that who I think that is? Is your line?
All right. Just let me. It's opening up. Sorry about being slow though.
That's all right. Here,
Pictures palpable.
I'll just send it to you. There you go. It's in Fate Talk. I didn't mean to send it there, actually. I meant to send it in a DM, but
Like literally, just read that back. That's your line.
yeah.
My God, why is this so slow?
Yeah, how about this? We'll send you back to the audience for now, and then we'll just
Sure,
move
yeah.
on, and and then just get the thing open for next time, and let us know.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah, we'll just read the line and move on. The dad says, "Oh, bud, is that who I think that is?" We'll just go from there.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. I lost because I'd scrolled ahead a little bit. Just give me 1 sec. Yeah, he said, pointing at Luna's moon crescent. His mother looked at the uninvited guest and started to squeal. How did
Hey,
we-
oh my God, it's Princess Luna! Oh, this is so wonderful. Yeah, let's just go.
Fuck it.
Yeah, we'll just keep going. She said, making Luna blush in embarrassment. The group then left their mouths hanging as they could not believe that Princess Luna was here.
Mhm.
Whoa.
They couldn't believe that she was capable of hearing them.
Mhm.
I can't believe that she's not deaf.
That's big horse ears, and they actually work. Go figure. Thought they were vestigial.
I mean, she has small human ears now.
Oh, that's true. Rainbow Dash and Clayton were then on the floor laughing at their friends' faces.
On the floor. It's not that funny, guys. Like, genuinely not that funny?
It's a
hilarious.
literal, like, rolling on the floor laughing.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's the funniest thing in the universe.
Apparently.
It's just so fucking
Oh
funny.
no. Sorry, I just read what Maddie said in the chat and it's fucking cursed.
Yeah.
Horse with small vestigial human ears.
Ah, good. Mm.
Thank you. I hate it.
Luna then walked up to the family and group.
Oh.
Awkward, like Zoidberging. Hello, my name is Princess Luna. It is a pleasure to meet you all. I already know like half of you. And it is also wonderful to see you again, Miss Twilight Sparkle. Wow. She's Zoidberged all the other ponies.
Yeah, wow.
Holy
Like,
shit.
it's great to meet you new people, and it's great to see you again, Twilight. What about me, Applejack, and me, Rarity? Well, if it was great to see you, I would have said so.
I don't know who you people are.
Oh, I see you.
I
Yeah.
see you.
Again, if it was good to see you again, I would say so, but
Mhm.
I didn't. And I think
It's
you know
like-
what that means.
Hi, my name's Hudson. My name's Hudson. My friends call me Huddy. You can call me Hudson.
Yeah.
Yeah. God.
Oh, she said as Twilight placed her jaw back into her mouth.
What?
That I do not think that's how jaws work.
God. Sorry.
When I take ruffle, I fucking mean it. Princess
Twilight.
Twilight's alive.
Oh. Princess Luna? How did? When did you? I mean, how in the world?
She's the sister of your god.
I'm not even getting cut off. I'm finishing my questions.
Yeah, how did? When did
How
you?
did? When did you?
Where
I mean,
is
how
he?
in the world?
What's going on?
You guys got warped down from like the fucking pony spaceship. So how come what so she can too? She's
I don't know
God.
why she's so confused.
Was
I mean-
all Twilight could say.
I
She
mean-
was still in shock, just like the rest.
Hasn't
Luna
your-
then smiled and spoke.
I mean, hasn't your boss ever given you a task, told you to go do something because they're too busy, and then they show up 10
They
minutes
show up.
later like, oh, actually, I really wanted to be a part of this.
Yeah, I was just testing you. I needed to see if you would actually do it. Luna then
Wow.
smiled and spoke. Please allow me to explain my story. Oh man,
Let me tell you my life story.
I
So
said-
when I was
I would
born,
like. I can't think of a thing I would like less. If I had planned a big surprise fancy dinner with like a dozen guests, someone walks in uninvited and then tells a long story.
Well, the food is already sitting
Just
out.
want to eat
The food
with
is
my
literally
family
sitting out.
and friends.
The food is sitting out in the story right now. It's
Yeah.
just sitting on the side.
it's right there next to the table.
Like, please allow me to explain my story. Can we maybe do that like during like later or like after we've already?
Yeah,
you know,
when we're
gotten
doing
our
like
plates?
drinks after dinner, bro, we'll be at the wet bar. You can tell your story then.
Yeah, or just over food, but like I would like to eat.
Yeah, that reminds me of being a kid, and you would go to like I don't know anything where there was a family reunion or some sort of
Mhm.
like meeting. That
For us, that was usually my grandparents' birthday.
yeah, like a school meeting, a birthday or something, and everybody would want to sit around and do like a fucking toast or give like a big speech, and it's like I'm like, please, the food
Yeah.
is right there. I see it.
It's right in this constant temptation.
I got yelled at once for eating cake ahead of time, and I was like, I am hungry, and there's a cake sitting out. I'm not waiting for your stupid special time. I'm eating the cake
Yeah.
Damn.
anyway.
I
That's a
guess
real.
people
That's a real
really like that shit because like I can't imagine like I have never sat through a story like that and thought, like, that was better than the cake we're about to eat.
No, I could have been eating it.
I could have been eating cake.
Cake is better than human companionship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True fact.
I mean, I like pie more than cake, and I'll still say cake is better than human companionship.
And pie is better than cake
Yeah.
companionship.
Yeah, exactly.
Tempted
Just
by
my
the
opinion.
food of another.
Fortunately, we don't have to hear the story ourselves. After she explains what happened and how she got here, and how she was attacked, and how Rainbow Dash and Clayton
was
saved her,
attacked.
minus her small crush for Clayton in the process, everyone was happy for her and glad that she was safe and
All
sound.
right, wait. Did she ever explain to us why she's here?
No.
So that would be
she
a good
just-
time for us to have an
she wanted
explanation.
to see it herself.
Okay. Okay.
Like
Right.
that was it.
That's right. That was it.
All right.
Yeah, there you go. A few minutes passed and everyone was talking amongst themselves. Mary then looked at the steps to see Clayton and Rainbow Dash coming down the stairs. Oh, they had to go up and change. Clayton was wearing a blue suit and Rainbow Dash was wearing a cyan strapless dress and thunderbolt earrings. Everyone smiled at the happy couple coming down the stairs as they then sat down around the dinner table and started to enjoy themselves.
It sounds like they're like. It sounds more like this is already like a wedding reception or something.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
the
wedding
happy
reception.
couple, like they already got married.
Basically.
Here comes the bride. Here comes the bride.
Yeah.
Everyone was enjoying themselves and having a great time. Rarity was talking to Clayton's mother about her fashion. Dylan, Applejack, and Fluttershy were discussing about different animals. Corey, Max, and Twilight were talking to Princess Luna about nothing. Jack, Sam, and Pinkie Pie were talking about parties. And Clayton and Rainbow Dash were, well, holding hands under the table and talking about the Wonderbolts.
Question though, can you
Wow.
read that the way it would be written more so with those commas in place?
Oh, jeez. That's a big
'cause-
ask, my friend.
Well, can I give it a go? Otherwise,
No, I mean,
give
I
it-
can do it. It's just-
Okay, please.
Rarity
Do.
was
I
talking
want to
to-
hear it like that.
Rarity was talking to Clayton's mother about her fashion. Dylan, Applejack, and Fluttershy were discussing about different animals. Corey, Max, and Twilight were talking to Princess Luna. Jack, Sam, and Pinkie Pie were talking about parties. And Clayton and Rainbow Dash were, well, holding hands under the table and talking about the Wonderbolts.
I was thinking more about. Well, never mind. It's.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what. Like,
Okay, well, I was
you mean
thinking
with
more
the
because
appearance.
when I saw this, okay,
Not important. Let's just keep moving.
Yeah.
no, fine.
Suddenly there was a knock at the door, and everyone stopped what they were doing as Clayton's father then got from his seat from the dinner table to answer the front door. As he opened it, he saw his daughter Lucy with her date around her arm.
He
Dating
is
a watch.
somewhat snake-like, I suppose.
Yeah, he does have a snake-like bot. He smiled at her.
Do we want to
Oh,
get
fuck.
somebody, or we can just keep going?
Yeah, we can keep going.
All right. Lucy, my dear, how are you, hon?
Like they always capitalize. Well, his phone is
Always.
capitalizing it like Attila the Hun because he doesn't know you
Yeah.
spell with an O. He said to her as he hugged her. She returned his hug and smiled as they walked into the dinner table.
Oh.
Oh,
As Clayton and Rainbow Dash were looking into each other's eyes, they then looked over at the
Jesus
two and
Christ.
blinked at the man. Discord
Okay.
then pointed at them. You try to follow. I know it's hard. Hey, I remember you two. I bumped into you today. Wink. He said as Clayton smiled at him and spoke.
Yay, that's right. How did you know I...
He stopped talking as he looked over at his sister and got out of his chair and glared at her as she glared at him.
Oh man, here we go.
All right,
Oh,
shit's about
boy,
to get
here we
real.
go.
We're about to go down the roller coaster.
Lucy.
Layton.
They then walked up to each other with their arms crossed, as they then head butted each
Oh.
other, still glaring at each other while still in the head butt, as they then yelled
As
at each
with
other.
each other, as they yell
They were
at each
forehead
other.
to forehead. Okay.
Jackass.
Loser.
Whore.
Low life.
Wow.
Stupid, ugly bitch.
Whoa!
Worthless scum.
Lucifer.
Brat.
That's literally. Oh,
This is
what?
this is us just Connor and I just talking to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's,
Now read your
that's
lines.
just classic,
Yeah, now we'll
classic
read our lives.
interaction.
This is what we normally have to cut out. Like, this is why we don't always stream. when Connor and Bob just start
Connor and I
tweeting
get
insults.
into these really fucking angry tiffs in the
Yeah.
middle of recording.
As soon as
We're-
I hear this is my final intro line, I just fly into a rage and I'm like, you piece of shit! Fuck you!
You scum! You worthless human shit!
Yeah.
I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast, motherfucker!
Yeah, and I love how, like, Clayton, our hero, can't resist going for whore, like, almost right away.
Yeah, like that's like his second insult.
Yeah, and then
Yes.
she ends with brat, which I feel like is a real understatement.
Yeah.
Well, maybe she was asking mom to pass her a brat.
Yeah, maybe.
I see.
She's hungry too!
Yeah, sauerkraut, some of that, like, stone ground mustard.
Yeah.
Delicious.
And
Chardonnay, please.
and a pretzel bun. Oh, gosh. I'm pretty hungry.
Damn.
Then why does he hate her so much?
She's
Trauma
an
because she's
ex-brony.
not a brony.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
an apostate of the brony religion.
Like even though she
Yeah.
bought him a motorcycle literally a month ago.
Yeah, it's
Uh-huh.
because she's an ex-broin. You spelled
Yeah.
broin wrong, but yeah, she's an ex-broin.
Yeah, like she bought him a motorcycle. She could buy him a whole country, even though she already runs one herself, and he would still hate her.
Yeah.
So they then gritted their teeth at each other as everyone stared at them, mocking one another as they then walked to the dinner table.
That wasn't
As-
mocking.
As Clayton returned to his seat at the end of the table, Lucy sat at the other end of the table with Discord on her right side.
Nice.
Okay.
Imagine
We're-
someone coming to your dinner, uninvited, telling this long ass story, and then another uninvited guest shows up and starts screaming at one of your invited guests.
It's like, can we just eat, please? I feel like Dame Merciless over here.
I would cancel dinner. I would just start clearing the table. Like,
Wow.
like there's a bunch of dishes of food that I've made, and I'll just start picking them up and be like, oh, I see that I made trash today.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, since no one else is eating it, let me just hold.
Let me just
No, I'm
start.
taking it to the kitchen and I'm throwing it in the garbage. Like, nobody
Aw, man.
wants this. Nobody needs this. Get out of my home.
Let's
as-
do this. This is a great scene.
As everyone then went back to talking to each other again, Lucy was telling her father and mother about how great her company was going.
What?
Apparently, you can run a company while running the country. She kept telling them about how much money that she was making and how powerful she had become when she became the chief of the building.
The
Since they
chief
heard
of
these
the
things-
building.
Since they heard, chairman of the board, Carrot Top.
Chief
Since-
of the building.
Since they heard these things before, they nodded at her and smiled. She was, yes, you're very rich. As she was finished with her gloating, she then looked around at the table and saw the others enjoying one another. I feel like we have a biased narrator here. She's just talking about her company. It's like, oh, you stupid gloating.
Yeah. Yeah.
This made Lucy burn to the core, as she hated seeing people not suffering and sad all the time,
Jesus.
but happy and full of
What?
joy.
I feel like our narrator has maybe a skewed view of someone in his life.
The country
Yeah.
is her company. Yeah, it's a corporatocracy
Yeah.
Oh.
where the corporation is literally is the country.
Yeah.
He parents then took notice of this, and her mother then leaned over to her side and whispered into her ear.
Oh, good.
Hey there, shawty, let me whisper in your ear.
Hey, listen to me, hear you.
Lucy,
Well, yeah,
Please
go
don't make a scene in front of your little brother's friends. I don't want. I'm saying this after we had a long conversation about your work. I don't want to see him upset. You remember what happened the last time you did this?
Oh
When
my God.
when he was 7 on his birthday, no less. Sorry, last time you did this was so long
Like
ago.
11 years ago.
This wasn't even an issue for
What?
11 years.
What?
No, Lucy, you're always doing this, even though it's been over a decade since you did this.
Okay.
You're always a troublemaker, Lucy.
CKD, I'm starting to feel really bad for Lucy. Yeah, no kidding. She
Yeah,
doesn't deserve
same.
this shit.
At the
Yeah.
moment,
She's
for
got
sure.
she's got a real chip on her shoulder for sure.
Mhm.
And like when we see her interacting with others, she's definitely not great. But like
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, but her mom's like, hey, you better not throw a fucking fit like you did when you were 6 months old.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Don't you bring that shit back
Like
here.
imagine if your parents constantly called you like a little crybaby because you cried when you were like a baby.
Yeah.
Like I don't cry anymore that much, Dad. Like why are you still calling me a crybaby?
It's the same thing as like when you liked something once when you were 5, so you
Oh my
still
God.
get a bunch of that stuff like as presents for your birthday when you're 18.
Yeah, holy shit.
Yeah.
Roma, he really pulled up with the chopper she bought him and then called her a whore within 3 seconds of seeing her.
Yeah,
Yes,
seriously.
that is exactly what happened. Yay, our
I think
hero.
that is like the definition of entitlement. Like, I give you great things and ask nothing in return, and your response
Well,
is to act
she does
like
ask for
you
one
into
thing in
me.
return. The thing she asks for in return is basic human decency when she disagrees.
Yeah. But also remember, guys, according to the narration, she is an absolutely evil person.
Yeah, she hates seeing people not suffering and sad all the time.
least
Stannis
that's-
is right. I have a feeling that in real life the parents are like Lucy and are disappointed in Clayton.
Yeah, I feel like this is a fantasy.
Right? Like this is like projecting the dream opposite
Yeah.
world.
Rather than my parents loving my sister, who is a successful businesswoman, and like hating me for being like a sad sack, in reality, they love me for
They
sitting
love
around
me
the house
and
watching
are
My Little
sad
Pony.
sacks with me.
Yeah, they sit around just watching My Little Pony, doing nothing all day, and they hate my successful sister.
Yeah. Great.
God,
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah, and like
That's a
that
healthy
narration.
and reasonable way to view life.
Yeah, that narration is just unreliable. It's like it says she's super evil, but like most of the, but like she also does nice things for people sometimes.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Dude.
Here's the birthday. How could she forget that? It was like one of her favorite memories. As she membered, that's how we say it now, membered, teasing her brother, making him
love
cry and her
membering
laughing at
things.
him. Oh yeah, a 7-year-old teasing another kid. That's just normal kid behavior.
That's
But her
children.
mother's
no.
prayers.
No, she was older. He was 7.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but still, I mean, kids do that.
Yeah.
They tiff. But her mother's prayers would not be heard. They were heard for Rainbow Dash. As Lucy saw the one thing that broke the final straw.
Wow.
What is it with these? Like
The
every
straw that broke the
time-
camel's back turned into the thing that broke the final straw.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
What?
feels like that feels honestly like a thing True Bloods would say.
Yeah.
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 It absolutely feels like a True Bloods thing.
Clayton kind of is True Bloods.
Yeah, a little bit.
She saw Rainbow Dash and her brother move their heads closer to each other. As everyone saw this, they were matching with what the fuck?
Watching.
Move their heads closer to each other. As everyone saw this, they were watching with smiles on their faces. Everyone except Discord, who stuck his tongue out of his mouth and pointed at it.
What?
He's
My
doing
tongue.
like the gagging thing.
Oh,
But you don't point at your tongue, you point down your throat.
Yeah,
'cause
you're
the
pointing
whole-
to the back of your mouth, your back
he
of your
was
throat.
just demonstrating what a tongue
Just
was for the
pointing at his
curious
tongue,
and
yeah.
aware.
Oh, see, the thing is, like, when I first read
What
that,
are you
I didn't
doing?
think he was pointing at his tongue. I thought he was pointing at them moving into kiss. So he just sticks
Oh.
his tongue out and points at them.
Ew,
Yeah, but
cooties.
he's pointing at it, so he's pointing
Yeah.
at his tongue, which is not how. That's not what you do when you do the gagging thing.
For those who don't
Imagine
know,
sitting-
this is a tongue. This is
Imagine-
a tongue.
All right, I keep saying imagine throwing a dinner, but like imagine you throw a dinner for your son and his friends and all of their since yesterday girlfriends, and you have 3 uninvited guests who have made 2 scenes, and now your son is about to start making out with this girl he met yesterday at the dinner table. While everyone sits quietly and watches with smiles on their face.
Everyone
Watches
else.
Can't
intently.
imagine a more uncomfortable way for dinner to go.
And a
This
show.
is the worst.
Right,
Like, the
dinner.
only way it could be worse is if they broke from the kiss and he turned to everyone and said, I have a venereal disease. Like, what
Oh,
the fuck is happening at
You know,
this dinner?
I'm
I can think of the way that it'll be worse. and we're gonna keep reading, and we'll find out what
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh no.
prove me
Lu-
wrong, please.
Lucy then stood up from her seat and slammed her hands on the table, stopping the two from kissing and making everyone look at her in shock and fear as she then pointed at her brother.
Oh no!
Shouted
What if
at
she
his
stops
brother.
me from kissing my girlfriend?
Oh yeah, this
Oh, good.
confrontation.
Are you really out of your damn mind?
She yelled, making Clayton look at her with an angry glare.
What? What did I do?
Oh, don't like you don't know. You were about to kiss her. Why would you kiss someone that you don't even know? Do you two even know each other?
She gets off to a shaky start, but she's building to something here.
Okay.
Clayton stood up out of his seat and yelled back at her.
That's none of your concern, Lucifer.
I'm a member of this family. It is my concern. No, it's not. That has nothing to do
No,
with
it's
you.
not. You just want to make other people sad and worthless about themselves all the damn time. You
Worthless
always
about
do.
themselves.
You've been that way since we were kids.
Oh, what? If I'm not happy, then why should I be the one to go down alone and not take a few people with me?
Whoa.
Because it's
Whoa.
stupid.
No, because
Stupid.
it's who I am.
This is
And
who
that
I
is
am.
the reason why you have no man in your life.
Wow.
What?
Oh,
Clayton-
fuck you. You don't have a woman in your life because of how you look. You always bring that fucking sword with you and wear those ugly sunglasses all the time because you think you're so tough like that stupid Saiyan pony on TV.
On
All right.
Tuv, but yes.
Things were like going a little back and forth. That was like a humongous blow. That was like 40% damage right there.
That
Did more
was
damage than the bullet that Clayton was shot with earlier today.
Yeah, he also shot himself in the foot. He's like, you have no man in your life. Hey, wow, dude, that.
Yeah,
that...
what the fuck kind of argument is that?
Yeah.
And also, she brought a date.
I mean,
She
it
literally brought
doesn't
a
make
date.
any sense because she brought a date, but also like, what an 18th century argument.
Yeah, like exactly. And it's like, so it's not only is it like, it is an insult without context anymore because that's just not a thing people think about.
It's also not a thing people should like. It's not even like relevant to her self-worth.
Yeah, and even if it was, she brought a date. It makes no sense. And so he's like fucking like already struggling there, and then she came in. You don't have a date because you're just fucking ugly ass bringing a stupid sword.
Yeah, she's
and anime
telling.
sunglasses.
She's telling truths.
Yeah.
She's just throwing down like the fucking 80% true combo string over here.
She's
Just
supposed
fucking
to be like the one causing a scene and being an asshole, but like you're gonna see, she's telling truths.
We'll say
Yes.
her argument doesn't quite hold up though, because she says you don't have a woman in your life because of how you look, and you always bring that fucking sword. So like, she's also either she's saying he doesn't have a woman in his life, which is not
Also not
true.
true.
He was the whole reason you started yelling was because he was about to kiss someone, but also like, if you're saying because of how you look, I don't. He's acting tough, and that did get him someone.
Yeah, but to be fair, it got him a horse.
It got him a horse, but still, she doesn't know that.
Clayton then tried to hold back a small tear hearing that.
a small tear. Dude, she really hurt him like emotionally.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Take that back, you slut.
Why
Okay,
should
I have-
sexist insults.
I have no I genuinely have no fucking sympathy for
Let's see.
anybody in this situation anymore.
Why should I? Not a question. You'll never grow up in life if you think that fucking ponies are real. I mean, for God's sake, Clayton, you're fucking 18 years old. Grow the fuck up.
Ooh.
Yeah, like don't imagine this towards Clayton. Imagine this as the writer is writing this out. Like these are truths. to
Tears in
him.
his eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like he's like doing like this Freudian self-flagellation. Because secretly, deep down inside, he's like ashamed. And so he's
Chroma said-
excoriating himself on paper.
Chroma says he didn't cry when he got shot. Words literally hurt him more. Yeah.
Sticks and stones.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will hurt forever.
Yeah.
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 So he then started to shed tears.
Oh,
Shut up.
I don't give a fuck.
You know
It's
I'm right
amazing how
about
much
this.
I don't care.
Why do you think I got so successful, huh? Because I kicked all that shit to the curve and thought about how I'm gonna make it in life. And let me tell you, your little ponies are not be able to get you anywhere in life, let alone a girlfriend.
Are not be able.
Yeah. They would have to actually be real. Like, notice that her argument is mostly invalidated only if ponies are actually real, and only because it's a fanfic is
Does
that possible?
yeah. God.
Sam then got up out of his seat and pointed at her. Sam
What with all
Sam
this
is
Here we
stepping.
go. Here's
my-
where
I
the
love-
friends show up.
I
Yeah.
love all this pointing because now I'm just imagining it's like a cutscene in fucking
Ace
fucking
Attorney, yeah.
Phoenix. Yeah, in fucking Ace Attorney.
Objection.
Objection. Take that.
I love the
Hold
idea
it.
that the friends are all about to jump in and start saying things. I love that the parents have not said shit.
Yeah, no,
They've
the
sat in
parents are
silence and
fucking
watched their
dead quiet.
children tear apart their home.
What I'm
Yeah.
imagining, right, is the parents are just kind of sitting there picking at their food, just kind of mumbling to each other. I'm glad the kids are having fun.
Picture like the dinner scene in Shrek 2. Yeah, it's kind of accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Sam, just who the hey do you think you are, Lucy? He said to her. Lucy then looked at him.
Shut the fuck up. This is a family. I'm sorry. This a family conversation.
It's a family conversation. She
Mhm.
snapped to the others, then got up from their seats and looked at her with angry looks.
Whoa.
Hey, we are a part of this family as well.
We met you yesterday.
Also, that sword and sunglasses he got like a month ago, so it's like, it really does feel like the world sprang into existence a month ago.
Yeah?
He got the motorcycle a month ago, the sword a month ago, but she says he carries it with him everywhere.
Yeah. Since that month ago.
Since a month ago, yeah.
That's right. You can't treat your younger sibling with that kind of disrespect.
He called her a whore and a slut.
Yeah, like
a
what the
two-way-
fuck?
Respect is a two-way street. Verity said.
There is no respect from anybody for anybody here.
Yeah, you big meanie.
Got him. Pinkie Pie yelled. You leave Clayton alone. I mean, if you would, please. Fluttershy said.
You shouldn't make your brother feel bad about who he really is.
If this
Don't
is
don't act like being a brony is part of your identity.
You know, it's his true.
It's a
it's
hobby,
true form.
an interest. That's fine. Don't put it on the same level as your fucking identity.
It's who he really is. He was born to be a brony.
Yeah.
Apparently. He was born into it, thanks to his parents.
That
Yeah,
or
it's not a
once
choice.
again, Freudian slip, because this author thinks they are a brony like as their identity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is that case of instead of a straw man, it's a really, really strong man.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
steel man.
Yeah.
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 It's a steelman argument.
It's a
Yeah.
steelman argument. Yeah.
Perfect. It's a good
I
argument.
always called it strongman, but I think steelman is better because it's.
I think steelman is actually the term that's catching on.
Gotcha.
Like when somebody's got a bad argument and you try to like rehabilitate the argument for them, that's called steelmanning their position.
Yeah. And man, this is some real like just Wizard of Oz, you know. Going
Yeah.
on here. That was the
It
Tin
man.
Man, but still. A metal man.
Yeah. This is Luna, right?
Yeah.
Who was Luna?
Me.
Okay.
Yes, you should be ashamed of yourself for making him cry like a little baby.
Like a little baby.
Luna said, Rainbow Dash, what a great defense. You should feel bad about making him wet himself in front of you.
Yeah.
It's like, thanks for
Look at his
defending me.
pants. They're wet with pee from his penis.
He
Oh,
pissed
thanks.
himself.
Thanks for stepping in to help me, guys.
He
Rainbow Dash
look,
then glanced
look,
at
his
Clayton.
entire pants are wet. That's how much he pissed himself.
Yeah, exactly. Rainbow Dash then glanced at Clayton, then at Lucy, oh boy, and shouted across the
And
table
then
at
at
her.
Clayton. And Clayton was now entirely made of piss.
Okay,
And
we gotta hear this. I love Rainbow Dash's counter.
Oh boy.
Don't ever say mean things about him. He may not be as great as you, but he is great in his own way, and I like him for that.
Oh my god, if I was having
Oh
a
my
big
God.
shouting match with someone and my wife came to my defense and said that would hurt me more than anything the other person said.
Yeah.
His girlfriend's like, Yeah, he might
Oh,
suck,
shit.
but
Yeah, he's not as cool as you. Like,
He
Oh.
might be literal
of all the
trash,
people in
but
the room, I
But
thought
in a
you would think I was cool.
but in a certain like if you look at it from the right angle, you could maybe make the argument that he's cool. Still not as cool as you, but whatever. I'm
Ah.
dumping you, Clayton, later.
Oh. Clayton just dissolved into a puddle of piss.
Yeah, he did.
exactly.
Yeah,
Gonna cry?
the
Piss your
steel
pants,
manning.
maybe?
The fucking steel manning in this. Like, Egg Smudge had the gaslighting. This has the steel manning.
Yeah.
yeah.
Lucy
Rainbow
then
Dad-
turns and says, "Look at all your friends. They made my argument for me."
Yeah. Lucy snarled at them like a fucking cougar,
Oh shit, she's a literal wildcat.
then looked at Rainbow Dash.
And just who are you to tell me what I can and can't do to my brother?
Rainbow Dash then shot her a glare.
Pew.
Because I love him, that's why.
I didn't ask why.
I
I
asked
said,
who you
who
are.
are you?
Yeah. Self-esteem levels, Max Vincent. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like considered a terminal condition. Your time is numbered. Lucy was shocked to hear the words come from her mouth. She has never heard anyone say that about her brother before, not even the parents, or to her face.
God.
Nope. Nobody ever came to his defense, I guess.
Nobody ever said, I love Clayton before. She then looked at her brother, who had his head looking down at the floor, trying to hide his tears.
You
And
love that thing?
That
Whoa.
Brony? Lucy said.
The goop man?
Clayton looked up at her.
I'm not a thing, Lucifer.
She then
Holy
started to
shit,
get
yeah.
angrier. And yeah, she's going a little too far here, but listen to some of the points she makes in this paragraph.
No, you're worse than wrong than that. You're wrong. You're a disgrace to this family, a virus to our aunt, and a
Question mark.
disappointment to me. Why can't you act more like an 18-year-old? Why can't you get any good grades in your classes when you were in community collage? Why can't you get a job? Why can't you quit wasting your life sitting around on your ass? Why can't you stop hanging out with these poor people and get some real friends? Why can't you do anything right for once? Why can't you be more like me! Exclamation point, period.
Holy shit.
Clayton, I think you might need to
What
buddy.
the fuck?
Yeah, just so I love that he had like this is like such a cry for help. I failed community college. I can't get a job. I just sit around and watch My Little Pony all day. My sister resents me.
Yeah.
Mom and Dad sitting here having prepared this wonderful meal, sit in silence. They just watch.
They're just here.
Yeah.
They might not even be here anymore. Like I feel like at this point, like they just took their plates and they just kind of quietly left.
Oh, I imagine like Dad is probably just like he's elbowed Max and he's like, "Hey, can you pass the butter?
I just really like
biscuits."
Dude, I feel like Drax showed his story to his friends before posting it. I feel like he like maybe Clayton showed this chapter to his friends and they were like, excuse me, sir, this is a Wendy's.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, man?
I feel like
Putting too
Clayton's
much in this.
getting so eviscerated, he might just disappear and like never come
He
back.
might just
We had a
He
main
might just-
character, and then all of his and the author's actual flaws were outlined, and the main character just fades away. 'Cause
just
they got
into
destroyed.
oblivion. Just
Yeah.
What if in this chapter he wrote the chapter without everybody interjecting and it was just a verbal beatdown and then he showed his friends and his friends were like, "No way, dude. We would all jump in." And then like
Save you.
and then like he just added those lines but kept everything else the same.
holy shit, man.
Yeah, hearing all this come from his sister's lips hit him harder than anything else in his life. He knew his sister was real bitch like his aunt, but he never thought that she would finally admit it, admitting that she always wanted her own brother to be just like her so she would accept him in her eyes.
Okay, so you only listened to like the very last thing she said is the only thing you heard.
And when she says be more like me, she means having a job and doing good in school and not wasting your time watching My Little Pony all.
I mean, like,
That-
obviously, like, not doing good in school is a thing that can happen to a lot of people for a lot of different reasons, and, like, not having a job, like, individual things. But it's not like there aren't things that can be done. It's not like it's hopeless, right?
He just watches My Little Pony all day.
Like, maybe what helped her isn't what he needs, but he's not doing anything.
He's
Yeah.
just accepted watching
He's just
My Little Pony.
accepted. He's
In
just
his-
taking the coward's way out.
In his dream reality, he gets to take a year off of school because he wasn't ready for it.
Well, I mean, in his dream reality, he gets to take the rest of his life off.
Right.
Like, he's just gonna relax, and then
In his-
and you know what? I don't actually care really if he wants to do that. I wouldn't mind if we lived in a society where people who just wanted to relax could. That's just me. But we don't live in that world. We do not live in that society. He's not
We
going to
don't.
be able to do that. That's all she's trying to say.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's like, I like the person who's like, they were kidding when they said this would be epic. It's like, yeah, and it only goes up.
Yeah, Chrome is right. This is a certified hood classic.
Yeah. And someone said Cryptid said the definitive reason you suck speech. Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
God.
And then she continued. Stop it. He's already dead.
He's already vanished into the
She's gonna
ether.
cut-
He's
gonna
already
come
turned
with-
into black triangles. He got Thanos snapped already, and she's still talking about him.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
about to come and like just destroy all memory.
By the way, imagine bringing a first date to a family dinner where you know you're going to be starting a big old fight.
I mean, I feel like Discord is probably enjoying the fuck out
He's
of
probably
this, let's be
hard. He's
real.
probably like rock hard right now.
Yeah.
Okay. For years, people have been asking me what my family is like, and I tell them that my parents are wonderful. I tell them that they work hard in life, and that they are very rich, and have retired, and are enjoying their lives. Wrong there. I never tell them that I have a younger brother. I mean, why would they want to hear about him for? All he does is act like a kid and watch My Little Pony all the time. Nobody has time to hear that. Why would they want to? You're just a waste of time, Clayton. She said as she finished.
Yeah. She said as she finished. Yeah. Man,
God damn it.
she's like, I don't have anything against my parents because they're productive members of society. You literally just stay home and watch My Little Pony.
Yeah.
And also, her parent and she should. If I were her, I would say you've corrupted our wonderful parents, and now all they do is sit around and watch My Little Pony.
Yeah.
This
I
they should be like visiting Italy in their retirement and like seeing the world. Instead, they just sit around watching My Little Pony.
Yeah.
This made Clayton mad and very upset.
Whoa,
Holy
both of those. Two emotions.
I'm
It's
mad,
weird when you
I'm
feel
angry.
one but not the other.
Yeah, your sisters and your brothers.
Yeah.
He tried to hold back his tears, but he couldn't anymore as he then cried. His friends all turned to him with worried looks on their faces as Luna then placed her hand on his shoulder.
Will this be too much for Clayton, our hero friend?
Our hero! Yeah, I mean, if you say it, then it's true.
Yeah.
The Wheel of Fate is turning. Yeah, it's just like the Wheel of Fate books. Let the dragon ride again till the winds of time. Clayton, she said as Clayton looked at Lucy, who had an uninterested look on her face. Clayton then shouted at her. All right, so all of that, just complete destruction of his entire life.
Yes, yes.
Objective points, facts, spitting straight facts.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And what is his response?
Let's hear his response.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
That's your counter argument. Your stupid comedy catchphrase. That gift was great.
Yeah, seriously.
Holy
That's what
shit.
Lucy is like.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, pin it. Yeah, there we go.
God. Just who
and
the hell do you think you are?
I didn't think anything would beat that Sonic Alvin rat battle for like one-sided verbal fights, but
Yeah.
Oh,
It's literally. She said all of this, and he might as well have said, "I am rubber, you are glue." Like,
exactly. Clayton needs to get a black and red OC to win this one. Yeah. The ultimate OC. Yeah. All right. He then ran upstairs crying as Rainbow Dash ran after him. Everyone then looked at Lucy with angry looks as her father then yelled at her.
That's the truth. This is the truth that we were supposed to get.
Holy shit, that's perfect.
Cry about it, whore. Okay. Sorry. Is this a dad?
Yeah, just dad.
Yeah. Lucy, how dare you speak about your brother like that in front of his friends? You can talk about him like that in private.
Yeah, exactly. I don't object to what you said, just that you said it in front of them. Like, don't speak the unspoken truth. Let it remain unspoken.
Yeah, let it simmer.
This made Lucy look at her father with her face still unchanged.
But father, it's true.
Father.
But father, it's true. He is a disappointment to all of us. He failed at school. Now he has to wait for 2 years to get back in school. Why does he have to wait 2
what?
years? What?
Because
I have no idea.
I mean,
God,
some
he's on,
schools
like,
do have
academic
policies.
probation. So when he said,
Yeah, I was on academic probation
because he wasn't ready. Like, that was a lie to save face.
Yeah, it was.
A
It was
lie
to save
in
face.
Clayton
narration.
is truly like so fucking pathetic. That he's on academic probation,
Even
and hiding it, like lying about it.
I am rubber is more dignified than what he actually said. And then Chroma, they hated Jesus because he told them the truth.
Also, they're married. Yeah, it's true, but you shouldn't say it.
Yeah. Yeah, so once again, great defense from my friends Rainbow Dash. Yeah, he's not cool like you. Yeah, how dare you say that publicly?
God.
And then the freaking mothers, listen to her defense. She said as her mother then came up to her and slapped her hard across her face.
Okay, don't do that.
Don't do that, please.
Don't
okay?
do that. Lucy then looked at her mother, who was enraged, and then listened to the mother's defense.
Oh no.
Was I the mom?
Yeah,
I think
Go
I was.
ahead. Yeah, Bob, go ahead. Say
He
these
may
words.
not be the normal brother that you wanted, but he is your baby brother. You are his older sister. You should be an example for him,
She
not
is.
his enemy. He sometimes may not see eye to eye with you sometimes, but he loves and cares about you. That's
Does
why he
he?
calls you Lucifer.
What?
And what have you only done? You only put him down again and again after buying him a motorcycle. You only remind him of his failures in life. We love Clayton no matter what. The only person that I think that is a disappointment in this family is you.
What? Even though he sucks, we love him.
Even though he sucks, we love him more than you.
Yeah, you should be an example.
Damn,
Oh, you mean like rich, successful, succeeded academically? It's like, yeah, she is an example. He's not following it.
Honestly, like
Emily.
the idea, like I understand, like being disappointed in your child that they are a piece of shit, even if they're monetarily successful. That
Sure.
I understand that, but like she's also like as far as you know, she is actually relatively happy with the life she has. And like I feel like that's what most parents want at bottom, right? Like,
Yeah.
or at least that's what a parent should want.
I mean,
that their
I know
child
I know
grows
that's
up
what
to
my
be
mom wants
something
of me.
happy and stable, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like she's like the president. So like imagine the president of any country, I don't care which one, just like goes to visit their family, and their family's like, "Oh, you're such a disappointment." Unlike your like sibling who just sits around watching TV all day.
By the way, I don't know why. Like, she's definitely a politician of some kind, right?
I think so.
Oh, it said that she's the chief of.
She's the chief of the building.
She's chief of the building. She's also the president of something, right?
Yeah, I mean, at some point, it explicitly says she is in charge of the country.
Okay.
Yeah.
That she lives in.
She
I mean,
is just the
she's-
president or prime minister or something of country.
He just doesn't. He doesn't
She's
understand
just
the words
rich
he
and
uses.
powerful.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
runs
In the
this
way
bitch, as
that-
CKD reminds me.
Yeah, that's what the word does.
In the
I
way
run this
that
bitch.
you are when the only way you know how things work are like TV shows. And so in TV shows,
Yeah,
when someone just says,
yeah.
this is a rich and powerful person, and you just
Right.
understand and believe it.
Yeah. God.
Jesus.
Oh man, that gif is a little too.
Yeah,
lewd, I'm
this
sorry.
makes me want
Yeah, that gift's a little
fucking
strong.
punch
Yikes.
and kill.
That's literally like pornography. So I'm sorry, I have to.
Was
I
that
get it, but it has to go.
pornography?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. With the
Oh.
like lighting and camera, dude. But anyway,
Oh. Yeah.
so let's see.
This made
Just
Lucy
make
twitch.
This made Lucy twitch. She was the disappointment in the family, the one that marveled over her brother and made him feel bad about himself. She could only look away from her parents in shame as she then walked over to the
Why
door.
is she?
Finish.
Motorcycle. Discord got up and followed her. As she opened to the door, she heard her father.
Don't come back until you apologize to your brother. How is she going to apologize to him?
If she
If
can't come back.
Come back.
That
Phone
reminds
call.
me. So at a grocery store near me, they have like a wing bar, right, where you can like get some wings to go, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it has a sign on it that says, "Please maintain a distance of 6 feet
Right.
at the wing bar." So I'm like, I can't get any wings because I have to maintain a 6-foot distance from the wing bar itself.
Shit.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
so nobody ever gets any wings. It's almost like one of those public art installations.
You said a phone call would be the way she could apologize, but I think being forced to pick up the phone from a phone call is a graver punishment than everything she said.
Yeah, and
The
also
idea
Fair
of
point.
speaking on the phone to another human being,
I have
is
done it
evil.
a few times in my life.
It's evil to suggest that he has to do that.
And also, just you know how phone calls go in the story, right? Like she would have to
No,
call like
that's
30
true.
people
That is
to
very
get the
true.
phone number just to talk to him.
Yeah.
No, that's very true.
So she turned and nodded at her father, who nodded at her with an angry and disappointed look on his face. As they all heard the front door close, Clayton's mother and father then looked to the stairs, worried about their son. Oh, if only there was something we could do, like go upstairs.
God.
I triple down. Hashtag I stand with Lucy. Yeah. Lucy did nothing wrong. Clayton's room. Clayton was sitting in his dark room, photography, on his bed with his head held down. He kept hearing
Why does
his
he have
sister's
his bed in his dark room?
really good sleep. I mean, it has no light.
Oh, that's true. That's fair.
The fumes from the photography chemicals
Oh,
help you
shit.
sleep at night.
Yeah. If you huff enough toner, I'm pretty sure you will pass out. He kept hearing his sister's words repeat inside of his head over and over again. He shook his head and got up as he then took off his blue suit and changed into his street clothes. He then grabbed his katana and looked at his DLC outfit. He then grabbed his katana and then looked at his window, not out, at his window. He then walked over to it and opened it up and jumped out and slid down the water pipe next to his window. As he landed
I just
onto his
cool
feet,
Water pipe?
as he
The water
landed
pipe.
onto his fucking feet instead
You
of
mean the
as was-
drain? The
Yeah,
gutter?
The gutter drain, yeah.
Yeah, gutter drain. But notice he lands on his feet and not like on his fucking face.
Well, yeah.
No, because he's like a cat. He has cat-like reflexes.
He's cool as fuck. He was shot earlier today.
That's a great
Yeah,
picture.
oh, right. He was shot earlier.
I just want to remind everyone he just had this grievous argument with his sister after being shot, and now he's sliding down this water pipe.
No, I mean, Bob, don't worry about it. He heals quickly.
Okay,
The argument
fantastic.
hurt way more.
Yeah.
So he grabbed his katana and looked at his window. He then walked over to it and opened it up and jumped out and slid down. As he landed onto his feet and walked over to his chopper and got on it, he saw his sister look at him through her car door. Holy shit, through a whole car door. She then
Dude.
got out and walked to him. He saw her and glared at her as she stared
She's
at him with...
still here?
She was
saw-
just sat in the car.
Yeah. He saw her and glared at her as she stared at him with a sad look on her face, something that he had never seen in a long time. Wow.
Never in a long time.
Never for a once.
Uh-huh.
That's a good rule for dads. Just the Lucy line.
Bob.
Clayton,
Lucy said to him. He didn't respond.
Please, Clayton, hear me out. I'm sorry for what I did. I had no right to do that to you in front of everyone.
There should have been no audience.
Yeah. I wanted to do that in private. Can you forgive me?
All right, so he was a big part in starting that fight, and objectively, she won the argument, but
Yeah.
she's still willing to bite the bullet and apologize.
Be the
She's
bigger
going to
person.
apologize.
Like, I don't necessarily know that she's apologized for the right thing, but at the very least, she's attempting to. She should be given some degree of credit for that.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
So let's see what happens. She said as she held out her hand to him. Discord saw this while inside her car and felt strange looking at this scene. What is this feeling inside of me? Am I feeling sorry for the boy? I don't even know him that well, and I feel bad for him.
That's called normal empathy.
Yeah, it's called empathy. I mean,
That's
he
like
is
literally the most basic form of empathy. Like, it's not weird to feel bad for someone just a little bit when you just see something sad happen to them.
Yeah. Discord said to himself as he kept watching the two outside of the car. Lucy still held out her hand to her brother as he just stared at her, glaring still. He then reached into his pocket and pulled out a small plushie. It was a white alicorn with a British flag as a cutie mark and wearing a red coat. On the coat were some words saying, "To my baby brother from your older sister." Lucy's eyes
him a lot
widened.
of stuff.
Yeah. Lucy's eyes widened when he showed it to her. It was the plushie that she had handmade for him when he was a baby.
What the fuck?
And she was still into My Little Pony. Yeah, she's so evil that she...
Before she, strayed from the true path, I guess.
No.
So, real quick, people are asking about this British pony thing. I just want to say, I actually suspected that Clayton might have been British back when they were setting up dinner and it said fishing up. I think they meant dishing up, which is a phrase they use in England, but they don't use here.
No, I think it was supposed to be finishing up, setting up dinner.
That's why I didn't say anything then, because I thought it's possible they said finishing up. They meant finishing up or dishing up, but I thought it didn't really matter. But here, because this is a British MLP, like pony, maybe that's another thing.
No, I'm pretty sure on his fanfiction.net profile, it says that he is.
He's American? Oh, okay.
No, that he's British.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually gonna just double check real quick, just because I'm curious. This will do good in establishing things.
Well, CKD says, CKD asks, how did she make it at least 18 years ago? When it says, I mean, I don't think he made it 18 years ago. He says when he was a baby or whatever, but I think people use the word baby kind of broadly.
Yeah.
That or time has no meaning because this is a fan fiction.
That too.
Yeah. He doesn't say actually, but I know I'm pretty sure that he is British actually.
Okay.
British for real. Yeah, so once again, the evil sister Lucifer handmade him a plush when he was a baby motorcycle a month ago. So evil. Man, I wish people were that evil to me.
Yeah. Say whatever you want in front of my friends.
Hey, Bob, you fucking piece of shit. Here's a brand new Corvette. Here's the keys. It's yours.
Dang it.
My feelings were hurt, I guess. Okay, thanks for the car. Bye.
Bye.
Blue Jacket asks, does Lucy beat herself up because she feels responsible for Clayton's debilitating MLP addiction?
Wow, that's a layer
that's a hell of a theory.
I didn't consider that. Holy shit.
Yeah. So back when she was still in the My Little Pony,
Well, the thing is, she still is. She lusts after Discord on her desk.
Well, she likes him as a character, not the show itself.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't have to watch He-Man to love those Skeletor memes.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You don't have to watch He-Man to lust after He-Man.
To lust after Skeletor,
that too.
Yeah.
That too. We all lust after He-Man.
Yeah, get the bone job,
Yeah.
No.
So
I wonder what it would sound like to blow Skeletor.
No.
Would it sound like a xylophone?
I was hoping we were moving on from that.
I don't know. Sorry, I just think I'll talk to Little Z about it. See what she thinks.
Oh no, I feel bad for her.
I noticed that it says when she was still in the My Little Pony. Oh, you mean when she was a child? Oh, the age you're actually supposed to enjoy a little kid show. He placed the doll into her hand as he then revved up his chopper. That she gave the irony here is like I can't come up with anything more extreme. He then
Yeah.
looked at her.
It's like, I'm so mad I'm giving up everything you ever gave me except for the expensive stuff.
Yeah, except for the nice stuff. It's just like it's literally what's going on. He then looked at her with an upset look. Sorry. Yeah.
Sorry, but I'm not your little baby brother anymore.
We're getting a divorce. Also, I'm taking the house
Edge.
that you bought.
Or sorry, let me do that properly, proper voice.
No. No. I love that fucking skeleton
I'm a
kid.
one-track lover
No.
on a two-way lane. It's that song.
Man. Yeah, it fucking hits where it hurts, man.
I'm in pain.
Yeah, so he said as he then drove off the driveway on the motorcycle she gave him and out of the area. So she despawned. Lucy could only see her brother drive off into the gray night and look down at the toy that she had made him a long time ago. She then held the doll close to her body and silently shed small tears.
Small tears.
So, Lucy basically said, you need to get your act together. And he said, I disown you. It seems fair.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Sure.
She was trying to hit him up with some tough love, and his response was, yeah, I'm going to double down.
Yeah, pretty much.
Government HQ, basement.
Oh.
The three alicorns, Black Haze, Vanish, and Night Shadow all watch from the big screen on what took place. Night Shadow then smiled. Night Shadow then smiled evilly as he began to speak. And then
Bob's Night Shadow, since Matt's out.
Yeah.
I'm Black Haze,
Okay.
Yellow's Vanish.
Okay. Well now, it looks like Discord led us to a big discovery. To think that the Princess of the Moon and the elements of harmony are in this world with us.
It's almost like they should have played things closer to the chest.
Yeah.
It may be.
Almost.
He said as he
But
spun his
almost
hoof
did
in
not
the
the
air.
whole way.
Black Haze then raised an eyebrow at the screen as he then used his magic from his horn to zoom in on Luna.
Real quick, so these three recognized instantly all these girls are the My Little
Yes.
Pony girls. But Discord didn't?
Apparently not.
Or maybe he was playing things close to the chest.
I guess, yeah. He
Also,
was-
Discord.
Even we
Discord's-
didn't know that he realized.
Discord's characterization in this is that he's kind of like just a doofy old man.
He's just the most like he's like
He's like innocent.
He's like the evil figure
Oh my god.
he's like the puppet. He's the evil puppet at the head of the organization, kind of being puppeteered by these three in the back as like the puppet masters.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he's just an old idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And to top it all off, she has a crush on this human as well.
This human.
He said as he then chuckled darkly, as he then turned to Vanish, who was looking at Clayton drive into the forest on his chopper on the right side of the screen. Night Shadow then turned to him.
Vanish.
Vanish
Yeah,
and looked up at
listen.
Night Shadow.
Yeah.
Night Shadow then smiled at him.
He's all yours. You have my permission to take him down.
Oh man, I sense a sick anime fight.
Oh, dude. Sick anime fight.
Vanish smiled as he then changed into his human form, but with different clothes on. He was
Oh,
now wearing
okay.
a red tank top, gothic black baggy pants.
Gothic black.
Okay.
He is a goth. He is a very gothic.
Dude, he is a hot goth GF.
Yeah, and a pair of blue sunglasses as well. He then bowed
But
to
are they
Night Shadow.
Kamina sunglasses?
Yeah, that's a real question.
Vanish
then bowed to
fucking
Night
the
Shadow.
Jinko jeans.
Yeah.
And the Jinko jeans. As he then bowed to Night Shadow, as he then teleported out of the basement. As soon as he left, Black Haze then looked at Night Shadow.
You think he stands a chance?
Night Shadow was looking at Princess Luna on the screen with a grin.
You think he stands a chance against Clayton?
That's
This
how
guy
badass
you
Clayton is.
just heard of?
Well,
I
they
mean,
knew
to be
about
fair,
Clayton. They've been
to be
following
fair-
Clayton for years. They didn't know about the elements of harmony and Luna being on this earth.
Okay,
Mhm.
fair enough.
Because
To be
Clayton's the
fair-
coolest.
To be fair, I don't think Vanish stands a chance against Clayton.
I feel like they should be more confident in their friend.
I don't.
Okay.
They're that type of villain group where they're just willing to betray each other at any given time.
Does Vanish have magic in any form?
Yeah, all of them do. They're all alicorns.
Right, yeah, so like
They're all alicorns. They all have god powers.
Does Clayton have any magic?
I mean,
He's
he
a
could get
human
shot and
boy.
it could be like nothing.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
but can he get like burned to death?
We'll find out, I suppose,
Okay.
in future.
Because like if you could teleport him, maybe just like teleport him into space.
Or, you know,
Nah,
Anywhere
that's,
that
that's too lame. Vanish wants a
That
fight
is lame.
as well.
Yeah.
Vanish
Okay, so
doesn't wanna
punch him a
just
couple
take the
times and then
easy-
teleport him to the sun.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, you set a better example when you do something cinematic. It's like, you could like God could magically just kill everyone by snapping his fingers, or he could flood the earth, which is a much more memorable and cinematic thing to do. So it's like, I'm not going to go there, and I'm not going to just teleport Clayton to the moon.
He
I'm
did
gonna
it
go there
for
and I'm
the
gonna fight him with a
vine.
sword.
I get it.
That's how we
Doing
know
it
what
for the
happened.
vine.
Yeah.
So, as soon as he left Black Haze and looked at Nightshade was looking at Princess Luna on the screen with a grin.
We only need Vanish to distract him and the others from Princess Luna, so that we may collect our prize.
He then zoomed in on Discord and glared at him.
We need her if we are to control this planet with an iron hoof.
He ha 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 ha
It
ha ha
starts
ha
with
ha.
and then it gets to a ha ha ha.
And I'm sad that it.
What?
I'm sad. Yeah, I'm very sad that it doesn't actually evolve into a ho ho ho.
Yeah.
Oh well.
A foo, yeah.
Damn.
Oh,
Wow.
I need to go take a couple naps after that.
Yeah, holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a dirt nap after that.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's when you lie down outside on the dirt and you like really connect to nature and you sleep.
Really connect to nature and you sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wake up feeling refreshed.
Hey guys, everybody excited next time for probably cool anime fight?
Oh yeah, for it. Definitely a
dude.
cool anime fight.
Oh dude. That's going to be a thing, I'm sure. God. Next oh my god. Next time when we go into chapter 8, meeting Vanish. Oh boy.
See you then.
Remember, this is a stream. We don't need to end it like that.
No, I know, but that
But
just feels like a
YouTube
thing to do
art.
for the YouTube part.